there anything I can share on Instagram here? I would say I don't have proper branded material to share. Yeah.
Just make sure you're following all proper branding guidelines. You know.
Yeah, I need it.
Don't stretch the logo. Don't change the color of the logo. Wing wings! I forgot about this.
Life acts with ether.
Yeah, I can hear you, Howard, but can't see you.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Great.
Now we're officially live.
all right.
Realsies.
The Twitch stream's gonna have like 30 minutes of dead air.
It's fine. We can edit that out, right?
Sure.
Yeah, just edit the pod. You're good.
I am not uploading the last episode to YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
No, it never
Not
happened.
even worth it.
All right, so all that essentially happened last session was that you guys talked to some more revenant. You talked to some revenants and Argonvos. One of them explained that there is a magical shield, presumably somewhere in Castle Ravenloft, and then that was essentially it. So
No.
Gosh.
yeah.
Oh wait, people are moving again.
No moving.
Wait, what do you mean moving?
What?
Everyone paused.
No.
As soon as Andrew started talking.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
we're
It's
good.
fine. We're good. We're fine.
No, I was just very still for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
We're
proceed.
okay.
We're all right. We're
Don't,
okay.
don't freak us out like that, man. We can't take that shit right now.
It was real. I'm not lying.
It was real. I tell
As soon as
you.
they started talking, everyone's like,
Okay.
All right, so then you guys went back to Valaki, warned Lady Wachter that she has to burn the bodies instead of burying them, and that was literally all we did. That was literally it. It was like 20 minutes worth of material.
I am caught up now.
And then 2 hours of us just going like, no!
Fuck!
I want to reconnect!
No,
Fuck this shit!
And me laughing hysterically.
Like I said, I can't believe I missed it.
Oh my god.
It was a joy. It was a joy.
It was
It was,
yeah, sure, let's say that.
It was just not meant to happen. We should have we shouldn't
I don't
have.
know. I don't know why we didn't just give up after the first half hour. I'm genuinely proud we persisted for so long.
It takes at least 30 minutes to try to get it together. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
The fact
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it was like 8:45, and everyone was like, "All right, you know what? Fuck this. We're just."
I'm just gonna make that part of like the stream. Like, what? Just reconnect. I'm gonna tune it to like roll 20. It's like, hey, listen.
Is that gonna be the stream highlight? No.
Just send him that entire video.
Yeah, for reals. But I can't do it right now because they'll be like, oh, everybody's playing more online, so our servers are being like, no, it's like this all the time.
Yeah, don't use that excuse.
We
That's the exact way it'll say.
You know
Yeah.
what? Just put together all the clips because I am positive that has happened previously.
oh yeah. I gotta sit
yeah.
down and like go through like freaking
Hours
1
of
week
footage.
worth of footage.
Just scrub through all the footage. Okay, all right, let's get back on track. We already wasted enough time. All right, so you guys are back in Velaki.
Yes.
What y'all gonna do? What's the plan? What's the
So after all the things we did in the house and all that stuff, which wasn't much, are they done with their coats? Because only Lilith got hers.
Yeah, with my little
That's
warmer.
that's right. Yeah, no, they said it would probably take another day to finish
My
the
God.
codes. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, no, they said it'd probably take about another day for that. So
Okay.
yeah, give it a day.
So last time we said we were gonna go to the ruins of Berez.
Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, that's
Let's
where we ended on last
go!
time.
So how do we get there?
How
was
did I
saying-
get there?
Did
Yeah,
you
when we
prepare
got
for
directions,
this?
Did
I
someone
hope
Yes.
so.
I extensively prepared for this.
Okay, good.
So you're prepared to the
It
you
sounds like we should do something else.
yeah.
actually.
Let's just go.
Are you kidding? I was
Let's
about
just
to be
climb
like,
that
oh,
other
I bet.
mountain instead.
You
When I
fool!
say
I
ruin-
prepared for everything.
I meant
Please don't fucking do this to me.
Oh, man, all that
Oh.
psychic damage. Oh, it's so good.
It is the most painful thing to see for a DM to happen. It's just like you prep for this specific thing that everybody agreed on, and then it just derail it.
Oop,
And-
that way.
And Ryden's like, let's go to the windmill. And then a lightning bolt kills him.
How mysterious!
On second thought, let's not go to the windmill.
It is a silly place.
Yeah, tis a silly place.
blows up the windmill, lightning strike. All right, guess we're not going to the windmill.
There is no windmill.
There is no one now.
There never was a
There
windmill.
never was. It's only a city.
God damn it. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
What
So
happened? Oh, I fell out of a second story window.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody did. Everyone like jumped out.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, why am I missing 16 health?
We can take it back. Yeah.
That's an
Be-
asshole.
because,
That's
you,
why.
because you guys were literally at the point like, yeah, I'm just gonna fuck it, just jump out this window.
Yeah.
But didn't we get healed since then? Didn't we get healed? Like, aren't we supposed to be at full health?
Sure.
Excellent.
Consider that a gift for the hell that we had to endure. There we go.
Yeah, whatever. Just give yourself full health.
Yay! It shouldn't have happened. It should be stricken from the record. What happened last time?
Yeah, there was no session, whatever number that was. This,
Yeah.
this is the new session.
That's part of the lost footage. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be released in the DVD special
The
features.
bloopers.
I think that's like the first 14 episodes of this is just bloopers.
Oh, we're
Okay.
still level 6, right?
7.
Seven.
Seven.
7 now. Okay. Got it.
Wait, are we level
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
mine
Yes.
says
Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I just didn't change the number.
It's like,
We're good.
Andrew, I will fight you. Over my level.
No, because I'm like shit. They're almost close to the cap. I'm like, wait, they're not that close. Yeah, we're fine. So they still got a
What's the
couple more
cap on
miles.
this?
It's 10.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
which it's supposed to be. You guys get to level 9, and then 10th is the no, but it's gonna be 10. Like
Good.
you guys will be 10 long before, well, not long before, but before the adventure is properly over. Because
Perfect.
which just means I'm just gonna throw more stuff at you. But okay. Anyways, don't worry, I prepared for that. So, all right. So you guys are leaving. You guys are leaving Wachter House. That's the actual name of it. Raiden was always there. He was just the strong silent type.
Yeah.
Octavio, Raiden, Vesemir, Smalljax, and Talaxia go through the door. Lilith, when you go through the door, you are in a very familiar setting.
Oh man.
You're back in the traveler's office. and they are I was going to look up what they were dressed as, but I obviously ran out of time. So just think of something androgynous. I'm sorry.
I'm going a nice solid power suit, but no shirt underneath.
Oh, with the shoulder pads?
With the one button? Yeah. Real
Yes.
The
fly.
80s
Oh,
style like suits.
No, I'm thinking like street anime style.
Is it going to be like powder blue or something?
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and they have the slicked back bleached hair. Okay,
They're smoking a cigarette. Done.
yeah, of course they are.
Just for cool factors.
Naturally.
It's one of the 100 cigarettes, so it's like this long.
With an impossibly long ash, you're like, how is that still attached?
Yeah, exactly. They have a piece of wire stuck in there.
That
Anyway,
is otherworldly. Okay.
they're like, okay, all right, I'm gonna make this quick because I know you got a lot of irons in the fire. However, I did do some research on those gems that you found, and you see that there's a couple of books on the traveler's desk that's like Magic Gems and You, the Complete Idiot's Guide to Magic Gems, stuff like that. Turns out that they were actually from the Feywild themselves. They were a gift from the Summer Court. Supposedly, this is what was handed down through vocal history, so take it with a grain of salt. Handed from the Summer Court to the 3 archdruids that once ruled this land. They were benevolent beings. And they predate magic before it was even classified. That's why you could probably detect that there is magic on them, but not what kind, because it is raw magic. Ran the numbers, and because of their powers of growth and whatnot, the Mardicads using them for the vineyard is probably the least dangerous thing. So I'm not saying you have to find the other 2, but it would probably help people out in the long run if you did. Also, had some people in R&D look up this Baba Lysaga character, and pulls out a file that says Lysaga, Baba, and throws it on the desk and says, "Take a look at this." And do you open the file?
Yeah, I want to know more about lasagna, so I open the file.
Lasagna. So pasta lasagna. So you open it up, and it's actually, unlike Strahd's file where it was blacked out, this is completely blank, like absolutely nothing. And the traveler goes, "Yeah, it's pretty weird, right?" I had some guys look into it, and apparently she is under the watch and protection of a deity that's more powerful than myself. They only know her here in Barovia as Mother Night. However, I had some guys in DR, that's deity resources for you guys. I had some guys in DR kind of look into it, and apparently Mother Night is a deity named Shar, also known as the Raven Queen, I believe. So, yeah, we're dealing with some seriously strong badasses here. So, yeah, I think
So any advice? We still have to go take care of her.
Don't kill
Right.
Reyes.
The only thing I can think of is because I did a little digging and found out that the two main deities of Barovia is the Morning Lord and Mother Night. The Morning Lord is obviously Lathander, the god of rebirth, renewal, and blah blah blah. They say and like kind of wave their hand. Mother Night is, or Shar, I think it's Shar, is the god of secrets, protection, that kind of spiel. These are like top of the food chain deities, and apparently, whenever Strahd did whatever he did to become the Vampire Lord, he apparently plunged the entirety of Barovia into the Shadowfell. So I don't know. If I figure something out, I'm obviously gonna give you something. But right now, I just know that this is way outside of my wheelhouse. So I'm gonna keep you up to date as much as I can. But yeah. So the only thing is that I can't look at Baba Lysaga. Like she's protected against divining. So
Cool.
yeah.
So does that mean that the Morning Lord doesn't exist in Barovia anymore, or does that mean that he's just a person species?
Technically, yes. However, his influence is tenuous, let's say, because he is not in the material plane, and he is in a plane of literal, like Barovia is in a plane of literal sorrow and darkness. It is the exact opposite of what Lathander stands for. So,
Can I get a hold of Lathander in any way?
not through me. I don't have the clearance to even talk. This is we're talking. Okay, look. I'm on like floor 37. This dude's like at the top floor. Like we're talking like throne room kind of stuff. Like no. If Lathander, if I'm talking to Lathander, it's because I'm getting chewed out for something. So, and chances
So what
are,
you're saying is, if I mess up again and I murder maybe someone that doesn't deserve to get murdered, you could get a beeline to Lathander.
what I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is don't do that. However,
Great option.
so what it seems like is that before Strahd transformed, Barovia was a good half and half. Like there was the morning and there was the night. So Lathander got his, and Shar, I think, got hers. But now there was a switch, and now Mother Night is in control of the situation. So, yeah. Howard attacks the Traveler. This is boring. I want to kill things.
This gear thing is so weird.
So yeah. Good luck.
Wait, didn't you say you had something for me?
Yeah, that was it.
That's nothing.
just some intel.
Some new information.
Thanks for a blank folder.
Well, all I'm saying is if Baba Lysaga has one of these gems, she is, because they're used for growth and construction. So chances are that's probably what she's using it. Well, that is what she's using it for. I know. I pretty much know for a fact that's what she's using it for. So
Can I harness the power of one of these?
I mean, you could, but your body would disintegrate and your mind would crumble into chaos. But I mean, maybe.
We're already halfway there. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it because I honestly don't think you could probably wield that kind of power. because apparently Baba Lysaga is also an incredibly powerful sorceress. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, just giving you a heads up on that. All right, bye.
You can get out.
Yeah. And so it does the whole like you pull back from the office and the door closes. What's up?
Okay, yeah, so I reopen the door. Well, it's like I walk out of the office, I'm assuming, and like close the door, and then when I reopen the door, I'm like walking into the building with the rest of the group.
It's Walker House.
Yeah.
You're back at Walker House. However, you do have another scribble for your dream journal. It is what looks like, you can't quite tell if it's either a root or a skeletal hand coming out of a bog of some kind, clutching something very bright. Like, you can't tell the color of it, but you can tell there's light emanating from it. All right.
Okay, so I tell the group about my vision and say, well, we're fucked.
Nothing good.
Very,
Not
very-
a good thing going on here. And then show them the skeletal drawing.
Same as it ever was. All right, let's get this on. All right. So, what's on the docket?
Does this change any of the plans we had?
No.
I don't think so.
Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of intel on that. Just a little bit. Not enough to actually do anything. So, hold on.
All
Okay.
right, so off to kill
Old
the little old
number
lady.
one.
Have to kill
Old
the
lady
rest.
number one.
Why a little old lady?
I mean, as one
I'm
does.
assuming
Yeah.
Baba Lysaga is an old lady.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I mean, you haven't seen her, so.
Oh, her, huh? Hmm.
Oh, what?
Ah.
No,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
because it was
Because it's
I
like
mean,
a Russian grandmother lady, right? Baba Yaga, Baba Lysaga.
I mean, you haven't seen them.
Too late.
No,
Now we know.
no, damn it, no.
It's a
It's
shame
probably
that
an
it's
old witch lady. I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's not an old witch.
So where's Berez in the map?
Berez is. Hold on. Are you guys? Hold on a second. I forgot how big this freaking map is.
We're just kind of in the forest.
Probably
well,
some-
We're all just kind of hanging out here.
We'll find our own wolf pelts.
Yeah,
Wait a
but at this rate, might as well just make our own. Fuck these
Yeah,
guys.
right?
Yeah.
Berez is actually, if you go to the river crossing, it is straight south from there. So,
So this one.
no, right here. Like, you see how this path gets all like dotted and whatnot, like right here. So,
like here.
huh? Huh?
Eh?
Huh? What? Wait, where the hell's my book? Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
Where the hell are we?
God, I'm all out of sorts today. All right.
Roll 20 and messed us up, man.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to leave Valaki, get to this crossroads here, and then it's a straight shot south from there. So,
All right. Let's do that.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Oh, there's a ghost in my kitchen, apparently.
What's up?
There's a ghost in my kitchen, apparently.
Oh, fun.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit. That.
Big
Ah,
old
great.
group on that one.
To
That's
Berez.
just what I need for quarantine. A fucking ghost.
Oh, there's a good movie for you.
What, a quarantine ghost?
Quarantine Ghost.
Quarantine ghost.
Where did all my toilet paper go? Dun, dun.
I mean, have you guys watched Quarantine?
No.
I haven't seen it.
I did watch Quarantine. I was like, haha, we're being so cheeky. And then halfway through, I'm like, all right, this is getting a little uncomfortable.
Don't
Too real.
don't watch Quarantine. Watch Wreck.
Yes.
So
Wreck
much
is
better.
so much better.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
That's the original.
Wreck is the Spanish version, which was first.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
I have seen both of those actually. I take it back because I loved Wreck. Wreck was great. Like found footage zombies, but they actually did it really well.
Mm-hmm.
The original version. I didn't
Yeah.
like the the other one as
Yeah,
much.
I mean, Quarantine was fine, but then Quarantine 2 was like completely.
Quarantine 2 was garbage.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really liked REC, like REC, like recorded. That's,
Yeah.
that's what it stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Like a VHS tape with REC on it or whatever. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I like that film. It was nice. It's hard to find good horror films these days.
Yeah, it is. Well, watch The Invisible Man. Not horror, but a lot of suspense.
Who is in that again? It's the chick from Mad Men, right?
Yeah, with Peggy.
Peggy. That's right, Peggy. She's so good. She's such a good actress, you know.
Okay, so you guys make it to about yay far on the track, and as you're, sorry, I was doing some things here on my end. So, and as you come off of the beaten path here, the wilderness starts to come more apparent, and the ground starts to become just a little bit softer. It's not bad yet, but you do notice there is a change. You are starting to get further and further away from civilization. You actually find a trinket. Hold on a second. Let's see what you guys find.
So, last Sunday we bought this like huge platter, which is like an adult lunchable because of the game. And Kristen didn't like it, and I'm like, yes, oh mine.
That's awesome.
We what's it? Teresa said we had to stop by the grocery store to pick up some essentials, and all she got was just stuff for banana
Who
pudding.
said I didn't like it?
Ugh.
Damn, Jose.
See what I have to deal with every day in quarantine?
Day 11.
It's like day 11.
Remember talking to Spalding.
Jesus.
What did you say?
I don't know. She does that.
Don't just ignore her. She'll go away. All right.
Just don't look at her in the eye. She can smell fear.
Okay, so one of you, you find just kind of abandoned on the road a black wooden pipe. It's immaculately sculpted like a tobacco pipe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And Rictavio's like, pipe, cool. And he he lights, he has some tobacco in his pouch and he lights it.
That's
but
pretty
the-
gross, Octavio.
Yeah,
Hold on a
didn't
second.
even wipe that off. Come on,
But-
bro.
Coronavirus, man. Just
Yeah, we're in the middle of a crisis right now.
It's a hoax. It's fine. Anyways,
Oh my god.
but the
Ooh,
puffs
hot
is, but no, but the puff he's like 70 something. Anyways, the puff,
He's like, fuck it.
He's like 10 years
Yeah.
older than last time.
anyways, the puffs of smoke that come from the pipe are shaped like skulls.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey, Octavio, I don't think that's healthy.
it's like he gives you a look like really.
Like
What
a
do I get?
smoking commercial now.
Have you not seen the warnings about cancer?
He goes, I think lung cancer is the least of my problems here. If I
Apparently.
die, sorry.
I was just say he has like the opposite of timeless body.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button over here.
If I die of cancer, it's a good death here. So,
Can I grab it and investigate it? Okay,
Yeah.
let me take a quick look at
yeah, sure.
And throws it on the ground.
it.
I'll pick up stuff.
Oh man, my rolls are getting back to normal.
It's not well. That's gonna be your only natural 20 for this.
Yeah, that was a
episode.
mistake.
Yeah.
Should have said that.
So it is made of dark wood. You would imagine probably like a mahogany or maybe cherry.
Ooh.
And it's obviously it's got even though it is clearly decades old, it still has a mirror shine with the finish to it, and it actually has inlaid ribbons of gold within the carving.
Oh, that's
So-
a fancy one.
Yes, this is an ultra fancy pipe that someone just discarded or perhaps lost or perhaps dropped when they died somewhere in Barovia.
Hey guys, it is fancy as fuck.
It was fancy.
Oh yeah.
But I don't detect any magic or anything, right?
No, there's no magic.
Okay.
Except it's spooky.
Ooh.
So-
Right. I got to Lilith and like, here, this seems like it fits here.
What does that mean?
Wait, what?
The warlock. It's cold.
I would be offended.
When Lilith picks it up, it turns into a vape.
What a dick. I was gonna say I just like look at you kind of weirdly, and then just like turn away a little bit, and like you see a little spark.
Keep
Alright.
it PG-13.
Yeah, okay. With all the shit that we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we
Alright.
ask Octavio how he's feeling? It's been a little bit. You doing okay over there, bud?
Oh, am I doing okay? I also just smoked it. Oh god.
Give it a minute. We'll see what happens.
Suddenly we find out there's PCP in Barovia.
People just leaving that stuff everywhere.
Yeah, Rick.
Amazing.
Rick, that was like, yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty good. You ever feel like your hands can touch everything except themselves?
All right, old man. Let's keep moving.
Okay. All right, let me see. You have. No, you're good. Okay. All right. So. You guys have actually been really lucky on your random encounter roll.
No.
I lost him. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it was
okay.
just me. Good.
Hooray.
Yeah, my computer just froze. I have to like reconnect real quick.
Okay.
2 hours
Wait,
later. Now you're
I'm missing
reconnect.
somebody
Now
here.
you're
Oh, there's a little. Okay. All right. Yeah. So once again, you get fuck it. The river's coming with you. All right. So once again, you guys arrive unabated to the ruins of Berez. Now, I am going to give you a heads up. This map is gigantic. So it's 1 square is 100 feet.
Oh, wow.
Again, yeah. Hold on. Let me drag and drop you guys in there.
It's like when we fought the tree, or the stickman in the tree.
Yeah.
That place
It's
was
gonna be like a
huge.
solid 10 minutes of us running and screaming with our swords in the air.
No. I mean, you can. I wouldn't recommend it. You know, no, actually, no. Fuck it. Do it. Go for it.
See what happens.
Hey, you know what? Let's just throw caution to the wind. See what happens. You never know. Something
For
fun
me,
might
that would be
happen.
like running with a flaming spear. Just like above my head.
Okay. No.
I can't see
hold
anything.
on.
It's dark.
I know.
I'm
I know.
scared.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
Give me a second. Oh, they just give me a second. Because I'm gonna have to. Because there's actually a reason why you guys can't see anything. Hold on a second.
Just one lovely little dot.
Do, 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 do. Okay. So. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's where you guys are at. Oh no! I'm actually I meant to click to lock. So I actually ended up rotating small tracks.
I can't see. I can't.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I
Okay.
see like a black square.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, that's currently all. Whoa!
Oh, I'm like
What?
under the map.
What the fuck? Hold on a second. That is so weird.
I'm on a different layer.
Oh, hold on. I think it's because this place has dim light or dark light.
Oh.
So hold on, let me give you light so you can see.
Wait.
I-
I'm scared.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I'm a secret captain. I'm always scared.
I still always think it's funny when we have to give a human a lantern.
There you go. Now you can see.
That's
Retavis
true.
was like, God damn. So- all right. So you guys are now entering the ruins of Berez.
Cool. So
Yeah.
So each one of these squares is 100 feet.
Each one of the squares is 100 feet.
Oh man, I'm huge.
Hold-
I am-
hold-
They
I'm
were
a-
standing so far apart.
Okay.
Oh, 100.
All right. So let me. All right. The trail hugs the river for several miles. The dirt and grass soon turns to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth pockmarked with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. A thick shroud of fog covers all. Scattered throughout the marsh are old peasant village, their walls covered with black mildew, their roofs mostly caved in. These decrepit dwellings seem to hunker down in the mire, as though they have long since given up on escaping the thick mud. Everywhere you look, black clouds of flies dart about, hungry for blood. The fog is much thinner on the far side of the river, where a light flashes amid a dark ring of standing stones. So, in this area, the fog is so thick that you can't see outside of 120 feet. So as you guys move, I will illuminate the squares. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a hint right now. You're in the top rightmost corner of the map.
Nice hint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So. Yeah. No, not polygon real.
All right. I go down this way. I follow Lilith.
So you notice the ground here it's that anyone in Florida is probably familiar with this, but it's that kind of ground that the second you step in it, water just rushes up to the surface. And there are bugs everywhere. This is Florida.
Good to know.
It's Florida in like wintertime.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Florida. The mud is actually so thick that when you step into it and you pull your foot out, it makes that like squelching noise. And while you're traveling through the mud, it is considered difficult terrain. So you would only be able to use half your movement through that.
Is there like an area that's easier to travel through?
There is a trail. There's a hold on, you guys can't. I mean, you can kind of see it, like here, like where Taloxi and Smaldrex were, like right here.
Oh, okay.
There is a trail. While on that trail, you still have normal movement.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to it.
Okay.
And you say we can't see.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna like illuminate it little by little as you guys are proceeding forward. So, but yes, there is also a river here. Hold on, I'm just gonna illuminate that for you, so that way y'all can see it. There is a river over here.
Sorry, guys. Be right back.
Okay.
I guess we know where the water's coming from.
I asked the group. Should we go to the right or should we go to the left?
Do you even have to ask?
There's more mud to the left.
Is there?
I mean, if you're following the river, is what it seems like.
Oh, that is true.
Smaldrex is loving this mud, by the way. It reminds him of home.
That reminds me of home. There is a light, however, flashing somewhere in the distance over here. You can kind of see it's like it's doing that sort of like signal, like kind of thing. So
Do I
Is this
rep-
similar? Is this similar to the purple light from the Burgermaster's mansion? That was coming out
no,
of the roof there.
no. This is very. I mean, you can kind of discern that it is a natural sort of light, like a lantern of some kind.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I distinguish like any like patterns with the light?
No, it's not. I mean, does Morse code exist in Faerun? No, it just seems to be like trying to get your attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an anglerfish.
Go investigate it, probably,
Well,
right?
All right, we got this way.
Smuldrex sees the light and just points.
Good job, Smuldrex. We're going that way.
Yeah.
Hold on. I forgot to click the reveal area button. Bhutan.
You say it's down this way, right?
Yeah, it's past the river.
Okay.
It's beyond this point.
Like over here.
However, the river does look rather deep. You're not entirely sure how deep it is, but it does look rather deep.
Is there any?
So.
Does the road keep going down this way?
I don't know. You'll have to get.
Only one way to find out, am I right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's proceed on, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we just keep pushing forward.
Okay.
If the light came from this way.
It does connect.
So as you approach this area here, you come across what looks like a scarecrow on a post
What looks like a scarecrow.
stuffed with raven feathers.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Ooh.
Really?
Oops.
Ooh.
Well, that's not good.
Should we investigate the scarecrow?
Yeah, definitely.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just keep your distance, you know.
Vestimir's having flashbacks to the Wizards of Wine, so he's gonna step back.
Well, I'm not gonna get too close to it, but yeah, we can go and just kind of see what's
Uh-oh.
going on with it.
Actually, thanks the cord on my. Let's see.
Andrew, stop making weird noises.
I'm sorry. I'm reading. So.
I just watched the new Creep Show, by the way. I don't know. It's an old horror movie called Creep Show, and they did like a TV show version of it, and it's so good. There's a creepy motherfucking scarecrow in one of those episodes, and it's pretty.
I gotta check that out, man. Right now, my only horror thing is Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
playing
so
that.
glad you finally cracked that open, man.
I'm like, yeah, no, I can't play at night. It's too spooky.
It is so spooky. It is awesome. It is so faithful. Cause I'm old, so I played 1 and 2 and 3, and just the originals. I love them. Obsessed with them. My favorite games. And it's hilarious how bad those graphics are. So just the treatment
Yeah.
that the respect they gave the original games in 2 and 3. It's just
They
I
kept,
can't wait for it.
yeah, they kept that same like vibe that like you just can't, you can't play it for too long or you get scared. The music is like it's so good. It's like an excellent upgrade.
There was literally an area where the music started and the sound that the creatures made. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I literally felt ill when I had to go through that level. Like in my stomach, I was like a dread. Like I really did not want to walk into this area.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's
Oh,
plenty
man.
of those, and I had the same feeling too. And I was like, fuck this.
Oh, yeah, it was really well done though. That's awesome. I can't wait for Nemesis. That was like my favorite game for the longest time, the original. I hear the flies. I hear flies.
All right, so you investigate the scarecrow. Like I said, it is stuffed with raven feathers. It looks to have knives for claws, and it has a wicker hat. However, it's not doing anything, but you can't seem to shake the fact that it or something about it is looking at you.
Didn't we get attacked by scarecrows not too long ago, guys? I
No.
think this might be a similar situation.
We should probably just leave it the hell alone.
What if it's a stickman in disguise?
Can we remove its claws, the knives?
Do you want to do that?
I always get the group into so much shit.
I don't think we should do this. I think it's menacing enough. I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know if we want to antagonize it further.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
So maybe we'll just
Keep pushing down this way.
keep pushing
Yeah.
down that way and keep our eyes open for anything around that scarecrow, but kind of.
Where you said the scarecrow was here?
The scarecrow was right next to where Taloxa is.
Right here?
So, all right. So as Vesemir, so as you approach this as you approach this cluster of ruined cottages separated by low stone walls, you see a short stretch of dirt road that somehow remains intact.
Oh.
Yeah.
These are ruins.
Yes, these are. You could tell by the look of them that these are the ruins of cottages that has long since rotted away.
I want to tell the guys, like, hey, I'm gonna investigate this one. If there's anything weird.
Yeah, there are fresh tracks there in the road.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Fresh tracks. That's actually a really good question. There are no fresh tracks. However, what's your passive perception, Vesemir?
My passive perception is 16.
Okay.
Wow, passively?
I'm very good at this.
Very good.
Okay. Now you don't see any track marks. This place actually looks like it's been completely abandoned, and it's you kind of remember as you're looking through the water damaged houses and furnitures and whatnot. Someone recalled. I honestly forget who said it, but someone recalled that it's considered in equal parts poor taste and bad luck to come back here. So you kind of surmise that like this place has been untouched by the Barovians for some time now.
Okay. So do we keep moving forward, guys?
Yeah, towards the light, right?
Well, the light's like over here. We have to find a way to cross the river.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
Hold it on.
I'm gonna reveal some more of the map for you. Okay.
Right, sorry.
So,
Hello.
all right. So, what's the course of action? What are you guys gonna do?
Well, we want to pull up trailer real quick.
I'm having a hard time revealing the map and having Rictavio hang out with you guys at the same time.
The fortune, I see a dead village drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into this world. And that lady is the lady of the night, right? And it's all about like ravens and stuff. And these
Lady of the night.
whatever the hell you guys said, and then
The Mother
Night.
Night.
Mother Night, and then we just found a scarecrow that's filled with raven feathers.
Isn't Lady of the Night like the same thing as a prostitute?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
There you go. We're looking for a lady of the night, guys.
She was the night mother, right? Or is that what was?
Yeah, the
Yes.
night mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough. Same thing.
I know.
Lady of the Night.
I mean, I like Lady of the Night. It only is because you said that I even remembered that it was the other thing. So.
Vesemir says, "I'm looking for a Lady of the Night," and Rictavio's like, "Yeah, you and me both, buddy."
You perverted old man. That's not what I meant. Okay, so I guess we're looking for Babalo Saga, and there's a light calling us down this way. We need to cross the river, but it's too deep. So I guess we just keep.
Can we see across?
You can, if you guys try to cross the river, the only problem is if you're wearing heavy armor, you're going to sink to the bottom.
Well, can we see across the river and like see what's on the other side?
The only thing you can see is out through the fog. Again, the light, obviously, but you can see a structure that looks like standing stones.
Okay. Since this is the town, I'm assuming that at some point this town had a dock or something on the river. So we probably just investigate the town and see if we can find anything that help us across.
Yeah.
Okay.
We find news. Yeah, so we can check out this rebel cottage.
That's and Lilith. As you guys are going through the fog, you see that over here is another. Sorry, you see the silhouette of what looks like another scarecrow.
Oh.
But it's actually facing away from you this time.
Was this one facing towards us?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, would it be creepier if it was facing towards you?
What?
Would it be creepier if it was facing towards you?
No.
Okay, then it was facing
Depends on
towards
what's
you.
on the other side. So
I mean, is there a reason why? Yeah, should we go look at its butt? I don't know. Yeah, I think we should leave it alone.
Should we set it on fire? I have alchemist fire.
figure that out.
Okay, so hold on. Let's slow down here just real quick, because Lilith, here you see yet another scarecrow. Vesemir, you see a structure, and in this structure, you see faint but obvious lamplight.
Okay. Let's tell the guys. There's some lamplight over there. I thought this was supposed to be a room. The room is. There wasn't supposed to be anybody here.
Rictavia's like, huh? What are you guys talking about?
Let's surround that structure.
And the sounds are creepy as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually.
I looked up spooky swamp ambient for this one.
Yeah, I
I
want to.
definitely heard a fly at one point. It was
Yeah,
kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
I wanna approach carefully and keeping my eyes out for things.
Okay, so we are. Who all is going to approach the hut?
I'm going to stay back because I am not sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back because I'm.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up with everybody.
Bone armor and all. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that was using check. Okay, hold on. All right, so I guess all four of you except for Brighton and Taloxy are gonna. Okay, hold on. Let me get all y'all there. I'm gonna bring everyone in here just so they can see, but Taloxy and Brighton's not here, obviously.
Right.
For reasons.
It's
We're
dark.
just
I can't see.
yelling and describing things.
Yeah.
Hey!
Ah! There's a lot of weird shit going on here.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay.
Who's
so-
touching me?
Hold on a second.
Sorry, small Drex.
Stop touching me.
Who did this guy?
Not touching.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I get it. You're excited, but let's hold on a second. All right. So someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once an enormous tree. The rotten roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider. An open doorway is visible on one side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside-down, hollowed-out skull. Flanking the hut's doorways are two iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. Scores of ravens are trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach. So yes, just imagine right here, this token is supposed to be a caged ravens, and yeah, there is there's ornaments of bone, like wind chimes, I suppose, like the closest thing I can think of.
Oh, classy.
Wonderful.
And,
These are the nice ones, guys, if you didn't know.
He's like, ooh, nice.
Appreciate that bulk crafting.
oh shit! Is that unicorn bone? Holy shit!
How did you get that?
Dude, it's illegal to buy these now. You know that, right? Anyways, so yeah, so there's the bone ornaments, and then there's also the swarm of ravens, and they, the bone ornaments make a clacking noises, and the ravens are like freaking out, and they're shuddering, fluttering the cages and stuff. So while you're in this area, you have advantage on stealth checks. So
Okay.
Oh, nice.
because of that.
I want to free these ravens.
Ooh, that's going to. Do you know how to use thieves' tools?
I don't. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to investigate. So I want to sneak down this way. See what I see.
You're gonna sneak. Okay.
Sneak
Can
down.
I? It's not. I haven't put it in my spell deck yet. In my notifications. Okay. I'm gonna use my new ability that allows me to look through walls, but I can't remember what that ability is called right now.
Okay.
That was a thing. Cool.
Yep.
It's called the I see through walls spell.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's called. What's the? It's called no clipping. You see Lilith just sink through the floor, and just
What's happening?
the world map's just above her. She's just eternally falling.
Next thing you know, she'll be T-posing, and that's it.
Just so you know, when that happens in a game, that legitimately terrifies me. Like I'm like, nope, turn it off.
Really?
I don't know what it is about it. It's some sort of like.
Man, you would hate Gmod then.
It freaks me out.
Snap. I'm so
The
sorry.
void.
I'm not. Is it in the PHB or is it in Xanathar's?
I think it's in Xanthar's.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything like that in the PHB. I was like, you can just look through shit now.
Yeah, that must be new. I'd never heard of that one.
Or we just finished our Warlock episode.
But we didn't go.
Just released
we didn't go
today. I
over
don't
the-
remember any of that.
But we didn't go. Well, we didn't go over the implications because I'm like, I'm not doing this.
true.
This is it. Okay.
There's
It's called
too many.
Ghostly Gaze. As an action, you gain the ability to see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet. Within that range, you have dark vision if you don't already have it. This special sight lasts for 1 minute or until concentration ends,
That was really loud.
as if you were concentrating on a spell. During this time, you perceive objects as ghostly transparent images. Once you use this invocation, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So,
Page 57. Xanthar's Guide.
no, I read it. So, is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Just imagine her going up to the wall and just.
Like breathing on the
Oh,
ground.
God.
I can see through walls, guys.
Because he has to concentrate. So it's just. Up to the wall.
Okay. You know, there's a thing called a window, right?
She's
What's
like
it-
next
what's
to the window, like right next to it.
Is there actually a window right next to
No,
it?
no, there's not. There's actually no window. There's just an open. Yeah,
It's cooler, guys.
we all have that ability. It's called an open window. So, okay, all right. So Lilith, what you see is the hut is 15 feet on one side and 15 feet on the side and packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel-top wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crypt with a small angelic child sitting in it. All the furnishings except for the crib are. Did I say crypt the first time?
You did.
Anyways, sorry, I forgot. I'm with the Bloods. Anyways, all the furnishings except for the crib are bolted to the floor. And to your horror, Lilith, you see that. Well, there's two things about the bathtub that freak you the fuck out. First of all, it's filled with human blood. Secondly, you see an old lady bathing in the human blood.
Oh.
like
Can
the
you tell
old,
it's human?
well, a humanoid.
No, the blood. How you know it's human blood?
Oh, okay.
That's some good vision.
Yeah, like, oh wow, I can tell. Is it O negative or what?
I can. Well, it doesn't say human blood, but it is blood.
Okay.
I've seen enough blood in my time to be like, you know what, that viscosity, that
viscosity.
You've bathed in
It's like-
enough blood in your time.
It's like it's not quite honey, but it's not quite nectar. It's like in between. So, but and she is doing like the old fashioned way of bathing, where like she has like the really big like ladle kind of thing, and she's just like dunking it over her
Gross.
head.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And she's actually she's saying something to herself, like she's muttering something to herself while she's
Yes,
doing it.
We should bust in.
Freeze!
Surprise!
Wait.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh,
Let's see. Do you speak Abyssal?
no, I speak Celestial and Fae.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the same thing.
Abyssal, you know.
So you don't have that invocation where you can like understand all languages?
No, but I can read all writings.
Oh, okay. Well, she's not writing it, so she is saying something though. You can't quite make out what she is saying. I mean, if you want me to recite it in its untranslated language, I can.
I do. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
please.
me too.
What she's saying is, it sounds like Mater noctum, protegus me intresicus late, quia gloria vestra sumus balneum est insanguinum, ut ergo filium meum prevalebant.
Mother of night, protect me over with his blood.
Shut the fuck up, Jose. You don't know what you said.
It's very close
I
to
just-
Spanish.
It is. It's actually it's Latin.
I
Yeah.
just heard
No.
something about a bloody latte. So
I heard latte in there too.
I'm just, I relay this back to the team. Like, all right, we have Elizabeth Bathory in here, just kind of ladling blood on
Yeah.
herself.
Bathory. That's a good band. It is.
Definitely talking about the original, murderess. But okay.
And I'm talking about first wave black metal. We can go on.
oh, first wave.
There wouldn't be one without the other. Fuck it.
There's 3 waves. We don't have time to get into this. Anyways, so, but yeah, she's saying nobody speaks Infernal. That's okay.
You said abyssal, right?
Abyssal. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't. Is it? Wait, is Infernal in 5e? Is that a 3.5? Am I showing my age again?
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
actually. Huh. That's a
I'd be
real
certain.
language though.
What is it?
Abyssal is.
Yeah, Abyssal is, yes. And anyways, yeah. So she's saying that, and she's doing the dunking thing. What y'all gonna do? What you gonna do about it?
You guys want to bust in?
Knock knock. It's the
Well-
police.
Do you think?
No protection from Mother of Night for
Is-
you.
Hold on. Is there an ice cream truck?
Oh yeah, there's an
somewhere?
ice cream truck outside.
Dude, go get some,
It's
quick!
8 o'clock.
Quick, man,
Dude,
go. Go. We'll
hold
wait for
on,
you.
You're right. Why it's 8 o'clock? What's
Hey,
going
it's,
on?
yeah, it's 8 o'clock. What is going on
What
there,
kind of ice
guys?
cream truck is this?
It's an adult ice cream truck?
COVID going
yeah.
on.
It's the virus truck.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fucking
COVID.
great.
Whoa,
Yeah, we
it's-
never saw Howard again.
no.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
kinda-
You see him drawing out with like cash in his hand. Like,
Wait a minute. I lost Heather and Alex. They froze.
No, we're back.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
So I looked it up. Abyssal is for demons. Infernal is for devils.
yeah, you
So,
didn't know that?
Oh no.
No, I didn't know that. So
Bro, come on.
Also, Howard, you're definitely going to get murdered. This is the beginning of a B horror movie.
hold on, I lost Alex. There we go again.
Yeah, what's up with the ice cream truck, man?
Bad.
It's a killer. It's a killer ice cream truck.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of bank truck that's got playing ice cream music. I don't understand.
It's like a white truck with like ice cream.
Yeah. It doesn't even have anything written on it.
Nobody's gonna approach that.
It doesn't even say ice cream. It's just...
Come here, kids.
That's really weird.
Hey kids, you want some
Talking
ice cream?
about how creepy this ice cream truck is. It's not creepy.
Whoa.
I lost Alex, by the way.
Yeah, I lost
me
Alex.
I know.
too.
Alex is like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Oh,
It was
Oh, we're
cool.
just talking about ice cream trucks. It's fine.
yeah." He just
Oh,
hears
it's
my
moving
reaction.
on.
He's like, "Ooh, "It's moving on. It needs
That-
to go gather more souls."
That
I did
song.
not fall for its tricks.
I don't know. I don't know if that song made this scene better or worse.
Oh God. Okay, so I could try going in there and how do I say this? I could basically try to go become an apprentice for her, and then we can surprise her. I don't know.
I brought my resume and a firm handshake. Boomer
Handshake
tactics.
is very important. Okay, I
And
will
she-
judge you on a weak handshake.
And she's like, you will need to go to Indeed.com to apply for this job.
Well,
Ew.
All online now. Apply online.
Yeah. Please send in your resume.
As she continues to ladle the blood.
And then fill out the rest of the fucking thing, even though you send them your resume. Anyways.
I mean, okay, I could go in there, flatter her, like, "What a great sorceress! My celestial doesn't have shit on you." Literally.
Have you identified who she is?
yeah, you can do that, and then like me and Howard will be like by the door, like SWAT style, waiting for her to come out, and then
Preach!
Or I could just figure out where the like stone is. I don't know. Long game right now.
I like the first idea.
Yeah.
Put your hand where I can see them.
Oh, just busting in and
No.
interrupting her battle?
You try to like get on her good side, and like everybody else just outside the door, just waiting.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
If anything,
Door's right
I
here.
mean, hellish rebuke,
Can I-
right?
right? If anything,
So you're saying like try to like be normal and then bust through, or
right? Like, hey, what's up? You know, I want to be a
Or
witch.
just like
you.
try to get on the good side, see what's going on.
Wait,
See how she
are we trying to talk our way out of situations?
No,
What the hell is this?
We're trying to talk ourselves
I'm
into
saying.
a situation.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk my way into her house and figure out where this glowing gem is.
I heard about
So-
this mother of the night.
yeah.
That you
So
heard
we're
about
gonna
our
go in?
our,
Person going in?
So am I gonna
Or-
do this?
our Lady
Yeah,
and
go.
Savior.
All right,
To
I'm
go
going to
and be all nice.
approach.
All right, I'm gonna sneak down to here, like really close to the wall.
Okay, so if that's me, if you're gonna sneak, I'm gonna need a stealth check.
You got it. It's gonna go great,
Hmm.
guys.
And remember, it is with advantage because of the clacking and the whatnot. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Okay.
That was it, man. That natural 20. That's as fast as
That's it, man. I blew it on that investigation check on the pipe.
I
Get him out of your system now. All right. Okay, so Vesemir's in position.
Yeah, and I'm just
Well,
ready,
well-
you know.
Lilith here just kind of strut through the door.
What is this?
What is this? Is this hanging above or?
No, that is the skull. It's upside down right now, so you can only see like it's upside
Ah.
down and invisibly sunken into the mud. So you can only see like this part, like the teeth, the bottom part of the jaw of the upper jaw. Does that make sense? Like the roof of the mouth.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Is it like a human skull?
It is. You can't tell right now. It definitely looks bestial, but you can't really with all of its major features sunken into the mud. You can't really tell what kind of skull it is. It is of you would say a monster. It's not humanoid.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just tell just by like the incisors or what have you that it's definitely a monstrosity of some kind.
Okay.
So.
I want to kneel, like right here, and say, Babala Saga, I've come to learn from the greatest and darkest in the land.
I don't
Did
think
you
that's
say?
her.
Did you say Gaga Lasaga?
Gaga
I
Lasaga.
said Baba.
Sure.
Oh, I heard Gaga. I was like,
Gaga.
okay.
Gaga lasagna, please. Please teach me your words.
Please, pizza, pasta.
Ravioli. Give me
Give me the formula. Meatballs, and she says meatballs. No.
Oh god.
Okay. So you call out to her with your like, hey, I want to learn about Mother Night, and you can visibly, even from here, you can visibly feel the traveler going, what the fuck are you doing? We had a good thing. All right. Don't
And I'm just like somehow mentally whispering, like, calm down, you gave me an empty folder. This is my best outcome. Just be cool. This is just for show. Double-agent nonsense.
You hear from within the house the voice of presumably whoever that is saying step inside, child, and we will discuss your tutelage.
Papacy?
Ooh. I will give myself over to evil.
See, you just gotta fucking ask for it. You don't know until you try.
I stop in the doorway out of respect.
Please. For extra like atmosphere, she's facing away from you, and she's like, and she's like, I said, step in,
Oh,
without looking at you.
of course.
In front of you, you see there's the crib. It is gently swaying side to side, by no wind because there's nothing here. But there is a wispy veil over it, and you can hear the coos of a child within it. And the lady, it's fucking Babala Saga. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume
Let's not.
she's like radiating magical energy.
This
right
is like
now.
the worst kept secret. Fuck it, it's Babala Saga.
Yeah.
she's like, so you've come in to give yourself to Mother Night. As she ladles another thing of blood.
Casual.
Yes, the Vistani brought me to this land, and I believe that I was brought here to embrace the true goddess of the night.
That is interesting.
Oh no.
Would your friends outside also like to join the goddess of the night?
Indeed.
because Vesemir did not pass his stealth check.
I figured. I'm crunk.
Well, like Small Drax is sitting there licking his eyeball in the doorway.
and when she said, hold on, when she says that, Lilith, I'm going to need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Don't I have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
What?
Don't I have an advantage on wisdom saving and charisma throws?
You,
Saving throws?
no, you have proficiency. Oof.
Not proficient enough.
Okay. she goes, perhaps you'll be better suited for this, and snaps her fingers, and Small Drax, because now you're in the doorway. Lilith disappears. Hold on a second.
Oh no, what?
Hold on a second. Lilith disappears, and instead, where you see Lilith, you instead see a goat.
Oh no.
I'm assuming at this point my my bad just sounds like fuck. Hey.
Can I grab the goat and like look into its eyes and be like, I know that's you, Lilith. I know you're inside there.
Say something.
Speak to us.
So hold on.
Traveler, you saw.
What have you done?
Do you actually pick up the goat?
I want to grab the goat's face and look into it.
I actually didn't roll a saving throw. I just rolled whatever.
Huh?
I didn't roll a saving throw. I rolled just like a wisdom throw.
Well, at your
It's actually different.
Yeah, what's your proficiency?
6.
Why did you roll a 9? Okay, no, you still wouldn't have made it, unfortunately. Yeah. So.
Okay.
And she says to Small Jax, I know why you're really here. You've come here to steal my child. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh man.
Am I just like a goat now?
Yeah, you're a goat.
Forever? Or like?
Well, I mean, roll for initiative. We'll see.
So how do I hear any of this from where I am?
oh shit, that's right.
You-
I scream really loud. We need help! Let this guy turn into a goat!
Holy
I rolled,
shit!
but I don't have a token to select, so.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll do it for you.
Roll some goat initiative.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, is this like a druid thing where I can just angrily still cast spells as an animal?
That would be amazing.
No. 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 Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put your token over here. Okay, now you can go ahead and do what you gotta do.
But I rolled high. I'm not rolling again. Screw that, Andrew. I got a 16.
One second. Why can't I select freaking Rictavio? Oh, hold on.
Because he's useless. Rictavio, search magic circle right now!
What?
Rictavio, save the goat!
I'm on it. Which one am I doing? Am I saving the goat or am I casting magic circle?
Cast magic circle on the goat!
Please,
Yes.
please save the goat.
He's like, okay, I got the goat.
Cast magic goat on a circle.
Cast magic goat on the circle. All right, is everyone here in initiative?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wrighton, for some reason,
I was ready. I was waiting for something to happen.
you're just like, oh no, shit hit the fan real quick.
Right, it's like, my chest hairs are tingling.
So is this? Are we in 30 feet business now, or is this like?
Yes,
still
yes.
100?
It's, no. This is actually the what it looks like.
Okay, so she has shown signs of aggression. I'm not just attacking an old lady. Alright.
Well, I mean, that's not gonna stop me, but still.
Just clear on my motive, that's all.
You're just like, give me a reason, old lady.
So I just basically run past everybody. I think I can make it here, actually. 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm just like, no.
someone letting me die.
Holy shit.
And I'm just basically... Wait, where'd my character sheet go?
Are you a goat
Okay,
now
here we
too? Oh,
I am
God.
not a goat.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, that sword I got, was it a great sword or a long sword?
A great
It was a
sword.
great sword.
Okay, so I'm definitely...
Oh shit! I forgot you got fucking plus. Just plunging a +2 great sword.
Oh, okay, I get 2 attacks though.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Oh!
Damn.
Why did I
And
miss?
you turn out the music a little bit. It's like real loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least for my end. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are we getting that
It's
better?
good, but.
Okay. No. I'm saying it's that better.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So damage and then athletics check to basically knock her over.
Okay, so she just falls over to the bath.
Oh, sorry, never mind. I don't have a shield out. Ignore that. I can't do that.
Shit, I forgot I don't have my shield.
She's an old lady covered in blood.
So I just imagine
I was gonna say, yeah, she's slippery.
Lilith got turned into a goat, and then through the door just he was.
It's like that scene.
There's an elder to abuse.
Give me a reason.
All right,
And then the lizard comes running in to save the goat.
Rick Tommy is gonna be like, "I got you, Lilith," because he got for some reason he got the second highest on his initiative. He's like, "I got you, Lilith." Comes in, he's gonna cast Sanctuary on himself, so that way all attacks while he's carrying you it's gonna be at disadvantage. He's like, this one goat picking up motherfucker. So, let's see, he was over here. Yeah, so then from there, yeah, so he can actually be like outside the room a little bit.
Wait.
He'll be like right here. What?
Do I just get skipped? Do I not get a turn?
Well, you rolled for initiative, didn't you?
I did. I didn't have a token, and I wasn't gonna re-roll 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. No, I'll just add it into it. I put the token on the map so you could. Hold on.
It's just a goat.
Yeah,
Real derpy looking goat. I want to go with like shitty little wings.
yeah. You have like really crappy vestigial wings. Like they're not doing anything. Like they can't.
They're kind of flapping frantically.
And like yeah, they're flapping frantically, and you're like slightly glowing, but that's it.
Like the caterpillar in A Bug's Life.
Yeah. So okay, so it's your turn. The only thing you can do right now is to make another Wisdom saving throw to see if you can get out of the polymorph.
It's a good one. No?
Nope. That
No.
No, unfortunately, no. All right,
Hopefully it's not true polymorph.
all right, Vesemir.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. 1 second. What's happening? All right. I'm gonna cast Ethereal Step.
Okay.
So, go through the veil. I'm gonna move this way,
Okay.
or as close to her as possible, and then try to hit her. Sneak attack.
Well, you don't get sneak attack, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then light up my sword and hit her. Smack her.
Okay. Let's see some smackety wax.
Smackety wax.
Jesus.
Are you
Smack, smack.
kidding me?
Woo!
Oh my god.
That's it, guys. That's all I've done for this. That's what I'm gonna do for this fight. I can promise you that much.
All right, we're done here. I'm good. See y'all next week.
I'll go pick up the goat.
All right. So that many.
All right, just do the math. I'm not gonna say her.
So 18, 16, 24 slashing plus 5, 9, 10 radiant.
10 radiant. Okay, so 34.
Yeah. So I pop out of like this like portal. Ah, bitch!
Ah!
Surprise! You thought you saw me outside, but you didn't.
And still covered in blood, by the way. She reels back from the attack, and then she's like, he'll have to do better than that, kid. And she is going to, so Righton and Vesemir, I'm going to need to see a strength, not a strength, sorry, a dexterity saving throw. Oh, you know what? Actually, fuck it. Hold on a second.
Oh, God. I sweat a little bit. Oh, wait, I didn't roll for my,
Extra damage.
no, for my, my me hurting myself.
Oh.
Could have marked.
Okay.
I could have marked her too, but I didn't. I wanted to save it for later.
Okay, so she goes, y'all have to do better than that, and you see a little tiny ball of lightning fly from her fingers towards Righton, and it like and then it hits him, and then it just a shotgun blast of lightning comes out. Vesemir, Righton, and Octavio is gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Okay, so Righton and Rictavio are going to take 60 lightning
fuck.
damage,
Oh.
and Vesemir is going to take 30 as she casts chain lightning on you guys, and then the bonus action, she's going to just like that and disappear from the tub and land on this. No, she's not landing properly. Hold on a second. and appear in the skull. And when that happens, I'll put you right back, small Jack. And when that happens, she's like, arise! And the skull starts to shake, and it's like
I knew it.
out of the ground.
I knew it.
Not only does the skull do that, but the hut does that as well.
Oh man.
Bobby Yaga.
And you see the from everyone else's perspective, except for Taloxia because she's not in the building. Everyone else's perspective, it just looks like Berez is going down. But from what Taloxia said, no, you can't run. Stay right back where you are. No, I saw that. But what Taloxia sees is that the roots are coming out and they look like claws, and there's like like rising from the ground.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. So give me just a moment, because now I have to add another initiative to this.
Small Jack is on the porch, just like looking down, like, oh god.
Just, no, this is bad.
This is not.
We should not be here.
Need to get the fuck out.
Guys, this house is alive.
This old house. Wait, I made that joke already.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be. Into Amsgray.
Why can't? Hold on, just a second.
Unbelievable.
No. I just hate the fact that you have to have the token on the map showing. Like, even though the token is the map technically, but okay, that's what it looks like. So just ignore that for right now.
So guys, if anybody can get to my spell book, I have removed curse.
I have no idea how to read.
The wall.
That's my secret. I can't read.
Is it picture book? Can I just be like?
It kind of is, actually. Okay, small Drex.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians right behind her.
Yes! Yes, that's a good fucking move.
I just gotta, I love this spell. So yeah, right here, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
And it explodes into existence.
So,
Do they all just look like you?
It's...
That's
Yeah, what do they look like?
It says Guardian occupies a space it has a gleaming sword and a shield embezzled with the holy symbol of my deity. So it's gonna have a giant bird on the front of it.
Spirit Guardians. Fuck yeah.
So yeah, it comes into play. Any hostile creature within 10 feet have to make a dexterity saving throw, or they take 20 damage.
Oh wait, no, that's Guardians? Guardian.
Oh, Guardians of Faith. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's still a pretty good move.
Still, yeah, I would say.
All right.
It's
So
Spirit Guardians though.
hold on. Let me. I want to make a
Yeah,
little.
scroll down.
I want to make a look like a little tag for your dude here. So. Well, how much space is it going to occupy? I forget.
It's just one open space, so just the one behind her.
Okay. All right. So then I'll just draw a circle. Unfortunately, I'm not. I am not artistically inclined, so I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. So like this area, like right here.
This, yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. So that's where the Guardian of Faith is, and she has to make a dexterity. You said.
Yes.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
Is it against my spell save?
Okay.
What defense save? Yeah, so 15.
15. Okay, she did not, so she's gonna have to take 20. Fuck, why am I still drawing?
Unbelievable.
so she's going to take 20 damage for that. Okay, she cackles at the damage. And so the now the skull has risen up. It's actually 10 feet off the ground. Let's see. Okay, Righton.
Smack her again.
Moving.
What's your rule on changing weapons in the middle of? Does it take a turn or is it like a free action?
Is there a rule for that?
Oh, I think it's up to you. I don't think it's like a rule, but like I think some of them are like drawing is a free action, I think, or something like that.
Let me.
Basically, I just want to switch back to my sword or my warhammer and shield.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Well, mostly I was going for just the damage in the beginning. All my abilities are shield based, so.
Excellent.
Okay, so actually, drawing or sheathing a weapon is considered an action or movement.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I will hold on to my weapon then.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to stand because we're up in the air now, right?
Yes.
And I can't end my turn where small Drax is. So can I like attack and then run back?
Can we stand in these areas over here?
Huh?
Yeah,
Can
like,
we, like this little bit?
No. The only place you can stand on now without falling is where Small Drax is.
Oh.
Okay.
Like this is all off the ground now, like here and here. So.
So can I like maybe switch places with Rictavio or something?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You can do that. You can occupy a space. You just can't end your turn on that. So if you have enough movement to move forward, whack them, and move back, then yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's all.
However, when you do that, when you move towards an enemy and then back, that's going to
attack
get
of opportunity.
right. So
I'm kind of in a situation here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
She
can't cast a spell as an attack of opportunity, so I don't think I'm too worried about that.
How tall is this thing?
Well, it has. That's actually a really good question.
I'll go ahead and do it.
It's considered gargantuan. How big is gargantuan?
It's pretty big.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Oof. Oof.
That's what I do. And I have 17 AC now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So and then you move back.
Yeah.
All right. So she's
Like,
like she reels back from the attack and then she tries to like because she's wielding a quarterstaff. She's like like tries to sling it back at you. Oh, she hits shit. So
wow. Okay.
you take 8 bludgeoning damage as like the quarterstaff like smacks you right in the center of the forehead. Shit. So
All right then. I am at 16 health.
All right.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you just ate a bunch of lightning damage.
Oh yeah, that was intense.
Oh shit. That's right. Yeah.
What was that? Chain lightning, or was that?
It was chain lightning.
Hmm.
Yes. Lilith, make a wisdom saving throw to see if you turn into a goat, or you come out of being a goat. Nope, you're still a goat. All right. So now it's the hut's turn, and you actually see. I'm sorry, Lilith. First of all, I'm sorry. Um,
Everyone's
so
gonna die.
wait,
No one has roof curse but
Wait.
me.
Talaxia, you didn't. Wait, Talaxia, go. We somehow skipped you for some reason.
Oh yeah, I went twice.
Yeah, that was so weird. I don't know what happened. Talaxia, go. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. So basically, like, is an enemy within my range of my arrow right now?
She is. You can. She is going to be within range of her arrow, but with the skull, she's actually going to get 3/4 cover. I mean, you could definitely try.
And you try to climb the legs or something?
She can try that as well.
So just to climb the legs to get a little closer, or to.
That's entirely up to you. It's you could do whatever you want. It's D&D.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll climb the legs to try to get a better vantage point. Is that so?
it's entirely up to you. Whatever. It's do you want to shoot her, or do you want to try to get past the cover, or it's whatever you feel like in this, because in this moment right now, the hut is rising from the ground with the claws, and Baba Lysaga is kind of rising with it in her skull thing,
Okay.
like Bowser from Super Mario World.
And she has this cover basically that we could somehow like break or penetrate or something.
Well, what 3/4 cover is, because whenever it's like you get half cover or 3/4 cover, that means they get a plus to their AC. Now, if I said full cover, that means you're not going to hit them regardless.
Right.
So you can still try to attack them. It's just going to be a little bit harder to attack them.
Right.
Okay.
The only reason they have cover is because she's higher than you.
Well, also because she's in the skull.
Oh, she's in the skull?
Yeah, like she climbed into the cavity of the skull.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like
like-
flying in it, right?
Yeah, like when I said it's like Bowser, it's legitimately like Bowser, like in the skull. She's like like shooting spells and stuff out from it.
Now I see. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to shoot her then.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, what happened?
Let me see what that is. Because I have to add the. Okay, no, you fire the crossbow, but the arrow just like off of the base of the skull. You just hear Baba Lysaga cackle inside. Now it's the hut's turn. So you see one of the roots like come up, and it attacks Small Drax. Let's see. What's your AC, Small Drax?
16 currently. I didn't do my Shield of Faith last time.
Okay, you take 26 bludgeoning damage as this huge log-sized root just like boom, like smacks you. And I'm sorry. Yeah, 26. Yeah, I need you to make a. Actually, no, never mind. Don't worry about that. And then let's see. And Talaxia, what's your AC?
I believe that it's 14, but let me just double check. No, it's actually 15.
15? Okay. So another root comes up and it swings around and it clips you and it hits you for 30 bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
15 bludgeoning damage.
And then I also have evasion. I can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain. Oh, it's area effects. Oh, it's like a fiery breath or an ice storm
Yeah,
spell.
the chain light. If you were in the chain lighting, that would have been useful.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. So it's like if someone casts fireball on you and you make your dex save, it just completely misses you.
Okay.
So yeah, evasion's super awesome.
Oh my god. All right. So minus 15.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. So then what we are going to do is no. But yeah. So right now the hut is just kind of attacking people within and without of it, and Rictavio's looking a little crispy right now because he's on 17 health because he ate all of that chain lightning.
Oh man.
Uh,
Stay alive a little longer, guys. Coughs up blood.
let's see. Rictavio is going to cast Mass Healing Word. Hold on a second. Not going to be much, but it might help us out a little bit. That's what he says.
I'll take
Let's see. Yay! Everybody gets everybody gets 9 health back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
goat anymore.
Nice.
all right, now it's Aloxia. It's back to your turn again. Because,
Wait.
huh?
Wait, we skipped Alexa before.
Yeah, that's why. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay, well, you just.
Hold on.
Lilith's not on the turn order.
Oh.
Yeah, no. She is on because she's on like the GM layer.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So, oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
But
This-
I
this
just
one-
made my wisdom saving throw.
You did. It's fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
that has to be counted.
I forgot.
Andrew, you're bad at you're bad at turn order.
Yes, I am. I'm really bad at initiative. I'm more of like atmosphere.
It's okay. I'm
No, no,
waiting.
you're good. Dude. It's fine.
Okay.
It's counted.
So Rictavio's like mass healing word, and when he says that, because you made your wisdom save at the same time, you're like back into it. And he's just like,
Did I do that?
yeah, for a brief second, like I did that. But that is going to be your turn because the wisdom saves at the end of your turn. So
Well,
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, when I pop back into existence, can I just kind of like look at Valhalla Saga and be like, "You bitch," and then cast Hellish Rebuke
you
as
well,
a reaction?
Like a delayed.
Now I'm-
That's very correct.
hold on. Oh no. Oh no, we lost Rictavio.
What?
What happened?
Okay, so the goat's gone. Bye bye goat.
Bye, goat.
I go.
Everyone say bye to the goat.
Bye,
Bye,
go.
goat.
All right, that Lola's back.
Why are we all slightly
Yeah.
different sizes?
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, what's that about? I'm like taking up the whole square here.
Unplayable. That's it. I'm out.
But yeah, will you allow that a Hellish Rebuke reaction?
Sure.
Yes.
Hellish rebuke, y'all.
What level are you going to be casting it at?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh,
Yes.
Not at 3.
Jesus.
No, but no. Like, what's your casting level for warlocks?
5th level.
5th level. Hold on a second. Let
Third
me
level.
double check that.
3rd level. I just said 3rd.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 5th level. I was like, wait a minute.
No, actually, so sorry. 4th level.
It's 7th level now.
We're on 10th level magic.
Okay,
Deal with
so
Actually, I'm missing a level here. I need to throw another.
no. So okay, so you're like, I got this, and you cast Hellish Rebuke, and you see the fire start to build, and then Babla Saga's like, nope. She used her reaction to cast Counterspell.
Wow.
Oh,
man.
damn.
I've never seen counterspell
like-
used.
She's like, it's called Counterspell. Look it up. Ah.
This bitch.
That's
I'm
awesome.
still like, you're still ugly.
Well, you're a shit.
Bad skin.
Is Lilith gonna be like chewing on a tin can after that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Alexa,
Talking about skin.
there's a lot of shit going on up there.
Fuck. Well, I'm just gonna try to do the most damage to the closest enemy that I can see.
I mean, you can attack the hut. The hut is an enemy right now.
Okay.
It has health and it has an AC. So
And I'm standing on the roots. So would that count as if I just started chopping at the root? Would that hurt it?
hell
Make it fall
yeah,
apart?
yeah.
Okay.
Just start whacking away at the roots.
All right, I'm gonna start whacking away at this here root.
I still have a magical axe.
Root.
Okay, so the first one hit, but the second one does not.
Oh, poo.
Okay, so hold on.
How would everybody feel if I just catch this whole hut on fire?
Do
I
it.
was just thinking, wall of fire sounds like a great thing right
I
now.
was gonna throw alchemist fire into the skull and see what happens.
Ooh.
That's
Take
not a
this,
bad idea.
bitch!
Think?
not at her, because she can do the AC save. At the skull.
Yeah.
All right, Vesemir.
Fuck it. Alchemist fire.
Fuck it.
Go for it.
Let's go already.
So you're just gonna chuck it?
Yeah.
Do you
Where-
have
where-
we have alchemist fire? Like,
Yeah. Wait.
I have 3 bottles of alchemist fire.
How do you have?
Still?
I haven't used a single one of mine. Every time I think about it, somebody else kills it.
All right.
So she's in the skull, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm throwing it at the skull. So the whole skull catches on fire with her in it, like making soup.
Hold on. I gotta. There is. I think the skull actually has an AC. Hold on a second. Because why not?
Working course.
Okay. Yeah. Throw it at the skull.
Throw it at the skull.
You're gonna need to make a ranged attack
Yeah.
roll.
I'm looking for my character sheet that just disappeared.
The skull has AC. So
Okay, so it's just my dexterity, right? Plus my proficiency? It counts as an improvised weapon. What does that mean?
yeah, then just your dexterity.
Just my dexterity.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be proficient with it unless you got the tavern brawler feat. I think. Man, you're making me really stretch my brain out here.
There you go. A clean dexterity right there.
Yeah, that actually does that too. Right on the base of the skull.
Bitch!
And you hear Bob saying,
I have 2 more of those coming.
does it
That-
stay burning?
Yeah,
Or, like, how does that work?
it just stays burning. It's
That's
1d4.
So Baba Lasaga flies over here and she goes, "Let's play with real fire," and
Oh, fuck!
throws a fireball into the hut. Everybody
Oh,
needs to
no.
make a dexterity save.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Everybody, even Taloxia, because it's that big.
Yeah, fireball's huge.
Oh man.
I dive straight into the bathtub of blood.
I'm dead.
Ooh, boy.
No, really? Oh god.
Okay, so
Who healed you, dog? Why didn't we heal you?
hold on.
It's not gonna matter. after
Rick Tavio did a measly 9 points of healing.
Oh,
Yeah, Octavio, you fucked it up.
what the
I'll show
fuck?
you how it's done, Rick Tavio.
If you guys are alive for that. So,
If.
Small Drax. Okay. First of all, Taloxia made it. Good job.
Right.
You managed to do like the Matrix, like.
Jesus!
So, Small Drax, Vesemir, and Ryton. You take 36 fire damage from the fireball.
Yep, I
Oh,
am
God.
down.
Bring
Lilith,
it, bitch!
Shit.
you take what's the half of 36? 18 fire damage. Rictavio's fucking dead. Well, not dead, but he's down. You just see Rictavio just be like, what's it? Rictavio's like, oh shit, and boosh, just like,
Is the hut on fire? With a baby inside of it? Did the baby take
Yeah,
a...
you
The
have done
baby takes
that.
fire damage.
the baby seems actually unperturbed by all this.
Still sleeping.
Yeah.
I want to take a look at this baby.
Are you even? Do you even still? Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So who's down right now?
Me.
Okay. Does Fireball catch stuff on fire? Because if it doesn't say, hold on. Very nice flammable objects in the air that aren't being worn or carried. Okay, yeah, sure. So let me roll a dex save for the creeping hut. See if it makes it. It did not. It eats the entirety of that as well.
Oh,
That's okay. It can.
jeez.
Yeah. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
But yes, now the hut is on fire. It's moving and it's on fire. So
Oh, I'm assuming that was a reaction of her, right?
no, that was her action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Raiden and Rictavio are down right now.
Probably looks really awesome from far away though.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. All Talaxia sees, because this is her perspective. She just sees the skull move away and then just like the hut just explode into flames.
Well, here's the important question: did she take the 1d4 damage?
One to what?
The 1d4 damage?
No, she does not. No.
Why should she be taking 1d4 damage?
Because of the alchemist fire?
Oh yeah, no, she's like
There you go. Fuck you.
no, she's just like, stop that. Like,
Actually, she can put it.
batting out.
She can put it out with a dexterity check of 10.
Yeah, that's all right. it's like negligible. So
Does
Just-
that
all right.
hurt the hut?
That's all right.
Like, is the hut hurt by that?
Yeah, no, the hut took damage from it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yay.
The hut ate the fireball.
Uh-huh.
So, all right, small Drex.
All right. For my bonus action, I want to cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Fuck that. Poof.
and then don't worry, we're doing selfish and then generous. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing on everyone.
One for you, one for me.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. How much is prayer? Woo!
Ooh, let's go.
Does that save everybody?
18.
That brings Rictavio back up, and that brings Raiden back up.
And yeah, okay,
And
awesome.
any healing,
Like that
you're-
brings me back to full.
And then yeah, 15 for everyone else.
Does that add health, or am I back to 1?
No. If the moment you get healed for that amount, and you're back up. So it's like if you're down, like you're dying, and you get healed for like 14 health, you come back with 14 health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5e is very generous with the
That is
the
nice.
let's not kill people.
Yeah.
I look at small Drax and he's like,
Oh yeah.
Like
There's more where that
Popeye
come
with no
from.
spinach.
Baba Lasaga says the same.
Okay, and then before my turn ends, she takes another 20 damage from the Guardian of Faith.
Oh, that's right. She has to make a dexterity.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
What's your? Oh, hold on. Is it safe for half? Like if she makes it, that she
Yeah, if
gets-
she makes it, it's half damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because she did make it. So.
Okay, so 10 damage.
it's something. With my 2, it's a 12.
See, we both chipped it. It was a group effort.
Yay.
So,
Right.
she's just flying up, right?
Yeah, she's like ah. She's right now at the moment. She's like 20 feet off the ground.
Well, that's gonna be hard to get to.
Maximum effort.
Check the
Gonna run and jump.
check the baby.
Well, the house is on fire. You want to check the baby?
No. I'm going to leave.
I was gonna take a hostage.
Oh, I see.
I'll let
Okay.
you do that. I'm leaving.
Ryan's like, fuck this, not my fight.
What does it take to get out of here? Can I like climb down from something?
You. I mean, if you just want to just take the fall damage, you can just.
Pass out again.
You try to shimmy down the root shoot.
Just get a spiral fracture. Ah! Or no, compound fracture. Just die in the swamp.
I just picture it. He brings me back to life. I freak out and jump out the window.
That, let's see.
Jesus!
There's no like roots I can climb down.
Well, the thing about it is that the hut is an enemy, so I'm trying to see if that's not an attack of opportunity from.
Oh wow!
the
What are the rules here?
How far down is it?
Right now, you're about level with, like, fuck. Actually, hold on. How tall is a gargantuan creature?
Sounds pretty big.
It is. It's gargantuan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gargantuan. Yeah, it's 20 feet tall. So I would say because you're inside of it, like 10 feet high in the air. So
Oh.
yeah,
You can make that
because
jump.
like the peak of the roof is the 20 foot. So
Here's what you do: you take an arrow out, tie some rope onto it, shoot it down to the ground, tie it to the hut, zip line down.
That sounds like a lot of actions.
that's gonna be like 12 turns worth of action.
No.
All right, now make me a sleight of hand to see if you tie the rope. Fuck, shit. I'm all
All right.
thumbs here.
Yeah, I don't think I can be very helpful in here, so I'm just gonna run and jump. I'm gonna like jump off the skull and try to
Okay.
land like.
Well, the skull is where Baba Saga is. Just try to imagine.
Oh,
It could
Yeah,
have been
because that skull artwork is part of the map, but the skull is actually like out of the ground.
Her
So
ride.
yeah, it's her. Yeah, it's her lift. It's her
Okay.
Uber.
Well, I jumped down. Is there any like save I can make to reduce fall damage? Is that a thing?
To reduce fall damage? No.
There's no like
I'm not-
dexterity, acrobatics, or something.
You can jump out with a quilt.
Duck and roll.
If you want to be a real badass, you can try to see if you can make that leap towards Baba Saga. That's going to be the only thing that's going to like.
What, to attack her?
Yeah.
Can I even? Isn't she really high in the air though? Can I get to her?
Do it.
You
You're gonna take damage either way if you fall. Make it count.
Is it the same amount of damage both ways?
tell you what, it's
Mm.
15 feet from the precipice to Baba Saga. If
Okay.
you make an athletics check that's 15 or more, you can grab onto the skull. I'll say that.
Oh, all right, I'm doing that.
Okay. Best way down is up.
What if I don't make it? Do I just fall?
Then you take fall damage. Yeah.
It was epical falls though.
Oh! Does anybody have inspiration?
I don't
I
think I
don't.
do. No, I don't.
Oh, we're all like
God.
burned in a burning hut, and we all just look at the window like,
Ryan's like, I got this, and then reaches the door and like forgets. So there's like that little lip over the door.
oh god.
Oh no!
This
Okay.
times his jump and just like
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh no, not 2d6. My bad. Yeah, okay. You take one falling damage.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. That it really couldn't have gotten any. Oh, that was.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted that, man. I wanted that to happen.
That's
You
the
and me
part.
both.
That's the party in Babylon Saga right there. Ooh.
Yeah, Bob was like, eat shit. Oh God. So I would.
that one damage was pride. That was not.
Yeah, you take one pride damage.
Yeah.
You're just like, I hope nobody saw that. Tommy's like, everybody saw that.
even Strahd saw it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, you see somewhere in Castle Ravenloft, Strahd's like scrying. It's like, ooh.
It was heard all around
Meanwhile,
Barovia.
in Castle Ravenloft.
And that one heard around the world.
Oh my god,
Oh,
this is going so well, guys.
Okay, well, Lilith. Oh man.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, okay. To leave the hut, is that considered my action or my movement?
That would be considered your movement.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire around the base of Babalasaga's.
How tall is
Width?
Wall of Fire?
I think it's like 10 feet, isn't it?
I think you choose.
You
or
can make a
something.
wall of fire up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot
Oh.
thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Oh, okay.
Boop.
All right, so where are you casting this bad boy?
Basically around the base of. I'm trying to envision this, but I'm imagining it as the base of her
Oh no, we lost Aaron.
Oh yeah.
skull creature thing.
It's just a skull. Like it's just a floating skull. It's not the skull itself is not a creature. It's like it's just a vehicle.
Oh, I thought it was attached to it like
It's
a neck.
floating.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Bro, I'm sorry I didn't like paint the picture. Yeah, no, it's like an actual like
That's why you said
floating
like
skull.
Bowser. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be where's it gonna how are you doing this?
I think that's in that case, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh, faithful.
Old Faithful right there. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere around her. Like, around Babala Saga, not the skull.
Okay.
Aww. So dinky.
Womp.
Add 3 to that.
Okay.
More
She has
of
to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, she makes that no problem actually.
Oof.
I mean, she rolled really high, so it's not like she has like super high dex because she's a little old lady.
It's fine. She still takes, what is that? 8 damage?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, you're back.
Griffin pepperonis.
Jeez, man, everything just froze, and then it looked like y'all all went black, so I had to refresh.
Oh, now I'm hungry for pepperonis.
Oh yeah, that's
I
not
just
good.
I just had a bunch of pepperonis.
So she's gonna take 8 damage. Is she gonna take 8 damage?
Is she gonna take 8 damage?
No.
Yeah, she's gonna take 8 damage.
Damn it.
I don't have that many spell slots to keep like counting spelling stuff left and right.
Counter spell.
I'm also gonna use my movement to jump out, so roll for damage.
Roll for the right,
It's
like,
probably my
right,
dexterity.
right takes like a flying leap out, and Lilith's just like.
Well, don't you have wings?
Happening.
I do, but that
Is that considered an action? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's considered an action. Although I was definitely thinking with her as a floating skull and me, like it's gonna be like a World War II Spitfire battle. It's gonna be great. So, we'll
You take 6 bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah.
Ground.
Cracked my ass really hard.
Compound fracture.
Cracked my hip.
Ah! All right, so Rictavia's like, okay, who needs healing? Tell me right now. Tell me right the fuck now.
Everyone.
Everyone.
The baby.
Crack the baby.
Oh yeah, did you guys grab the baby?
No, nobody wanted to listen to me.
We don't
Yeah,
need to
Rictavio, grab the baby.
I don't. What?
Octavia, check the
No,
baby.
man.
I'm not. No.
Fine, heal people. I'll check the baby.
Okay, hold on a second. What was that? Prayer healing, man, that's a really good spell.
Yeah, I couldn't pass that one up.
Do it again.
I'll do it
can.
again. Let's see. All right. Who's more beat up out of the two of you, Small Drex or Vesemir?
I have 42. Oh, they froze.
Oh crap.
God damn it. Howard, you still with us? Okay, yeah, he's moving. I see him.
Howard!
Howard, I know you're moving.
No.
Oh, Heather's moving. Alex died.
See, on mine, Heather died.
It's Alex.
Yeah, same.
The old switcheroo. Oh no, it's happening.
It's happening one by one. We drop like flies. It's musical chairs.
I can see Heather.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, Howard's gone for me.
See,
but,
Heather is the only one I can't
Alex
see right
you,
now.
Jose.
Same. We must be on the same like server.
Oh, my phone even
Yeah.
disconnected from Wi-Fi.
In Poland or wherever. Yeah.
So it's your Wi-Fi.
Alex thinks that our router's going.
Yeah, I've been meaning to update my router for a while now.
Hmm.
Okay, so can
Yeah.
everybody see everybody?
Except for
I can't
Heather.
see Heather.
Except for Alex.
But
I don't have Howard.
Andrew, can you see everybody?
I can see everybody, yes.
Okay.
so what is that again? Alternatives.
It's
to...
okay.
Just go to the Roll20 subreddit. They'll tell you
Oh,
what to
that's
use.
right.
At this point, playing by mail would probably be better than Roll20.
Playing by mail.
You get a letter. It was what you do. Roll your dice.
Roll deck save. One.
Mail it back.
3 weeks later, you take 20 lightning damage. 3 weeks
Oh,
later,
no.
I'm dead.
Oh, lost Heather.
I think she's reconnecting.
Oh.
She,
Nope,
there you
nope,
go,
she's
huh?
gone.
I mean, the only reason we're doing Roll20 like this is because that's how I have set up the Streamlabs. But I can probably figure out a way to just use the Discord.
Well, I mean, I have everything on Roll20.
Well, I mean, we use Roll20 for the regular stuff, but for video and audio, we'll use Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That will work.
Yeah, if we have to do that.
Because everything else works. It's
Yeah.
just the video.
Yeah.
So.
It's just,
Yeah.
I like seeing you guys' reaction. Like, it's the best part.
Ooh, that man one. God, Howard, I'm so sorry. Man.
I think it was great. I really think it told the story.
I see Heather.
Oh yeah, me too.
Ready? I'm okay again.
Okay.
Hello.
Alex still can't see Jose. Because you didn't
Oh.
refresh. Take the risk.
Take the risk.
Do it, Alex.
Do it.
The rest.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yay! Everybody, reconnect.
All right.
Go.
All right. So Rictavia goes up to Small Jack. It's like keep you alive, keep us all alive, okay? And then heals you for 20 HP. So
And then kick the old man down.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, all right, good luck out there, and then he shoves Small Drax out of the
Wait, really? Does it really do that?
No! Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him.
Check that baby.
No,
Well,
nobody else
now-
wanted to do it, so.
Well, hold on, because now it's Talaka's turn.
Yeah. I don't think I should be the one to go in and check the baby. I'm
You're
pretty
not
sure
even
that's
in
right.
there.
Do not go in there. It's on fire.
There
it's
is-
not a good place to be.
There is more pressing matters to attend to right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of want to help out with those things. What do you guys think my best course of strategy would be?
At this point, just shoot the hag.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Okay, yeah. All right, I just shoot her.
Ooh.
Did it roll? Oh,
Mm.
well.
Mm,
Damn,
No,
that's with that +7 too. Jesus.
well, I mean, she just rolled really low. I
Yeah.
can't, you know,
Dang, it stinks.
so
Shoot.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Vesemir, check
This-
that baby.
This is what I want to do. I want to check the baby, but I also want to jump out of the
With the baby?
the house with the baby in my arm and then chuck another alchemist fire.
Okay.
Is that
So-
possible? And what are the rolls to achieve that?
Hold on.
One thing at a time. Let me check the baby. See
Yeah, okay,
what's
yeah.
happening over here.
All right, so you go to check the baby.
Oh, disregard that.
Yeah, whoop.
Oh, what's happening?
Beacon of hope.
Speaking of hope, we need that right
Bacon,
now.
I hope.
There's-
Oh.
Haha, lol, bacon. Anyways, because we're back in 2009. So you move the veil from the baby. That's gonna take how much of your action? That's how much of movement? 5. That's gonna take 5 feet of movement because you got to be over here.
Right.
So there's that. So you move the veil, and the baby is like it's alive. It's kind of like kicking around and cooing, like ooh, like looking at like a little model or mobile, whatever the thing is
Right.
called.
Is it like actually a baby?
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
It is a little tiny baby version of Strahd, complete with adorable little vampire teeth and like a widow's peak.
Oh my god, it has hair.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so
I
cute.
mean, like baby hair, like the wispy kind of.
Full head of baby hair.
Yeah, full head, like
Full on,
like all the way. Yeah, it's just beautiful flowing locks of hair.
I don't know how to process this information right now.
Throw it out
Yeah.
the window.
I would imagine it's probably a lot to take in.
Yeah.
So what? So now you got to go look at the baby. What are you gonna do?
I mean, like, I think he had a great idea. Out the window with the rest
Small
of them.
Drax steps aside out of the doorway and just goes.
Well, like, do I touch it? Do I kill it? I'm down to kill it. I'm down.
Can you?
I'm down to kill a baby if the baby's a dick.
All right. I got.
That escalated so fast.
All right.
Kill a baby. Oh my god.
If I grab him, is it gonna bite me? Like,
Best man was like,
I have so many questions. I had a plan. I had a course of action, and then it just like all fell apart.
what's that quote from? What's that
Is it
quote
a-
from?
Basket that you can pick up? Do you have to touch the baby?
I can just like pick up the linen and then.
Are we killing anybody today? I got one rule: no kids. But that rule's negative before the kids are jerk. so
Okay, wait, hold on.
you go-
What?
You pick up a bindle of a baby and toss it over your shoulder.
Okay, hold on. Before that, when you described what Lilith saw through the wall, you said that the baby was what?
It was like cooing.
No. Before that, when you said that, you used one specific word that freaking
In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it.
angelic.
Well, like cherub.
Oh, okay, just
you
like
know,
a tiny. Okay,
like chubby.
okay.
Like it's got, it's a healthy little baby. It's got chubby.
I
cheeks,
grab
you
the
want that?
baby. I safely make like a little freaking basket thing, and then actually no, I'm gonna do the what's it called when you have the baby in the front?
Oh, a
Kangaroo
kangaroo.
pouch.
Yeah, that, and the baby
Oh.
just like hanging there.
You go to grab the baby, and your hands actually go through the cribs,
The whole crib.
through the crib, and when you go to try to pick up the child, your hand goes through that as well.
Here's my question: when I use this ethereal step, did I notice anything weird while I was in the?
No,
No. Okay.
no, you don't. You didn't notice anything like in the ethereal plane.
Good question, though. Wow.
That when that happens, you're like, fuck, it's an illusion.
Okay. All right.
So, shit.
Can I check this chest?
Really?
I said
I know shit is on fire and everything's
Mid
down.
battle.
Yeah.
All right. I guess. Fuck. Okay.
How?
No, fuck it, loot it, loot that.
I like how everyone's fighting something. You're just like, I gotta pick up
I gotta pick up something.
You do see because the illusion is dispelled when you put your hands through it and stuff like
Right.
that. As most illusion spells are, when you fuck with it, it goes away. I believe. So once that happens, you do see a faint glow coming from the floorboards underneath where the crib was.
I checked the floorboard.
Yes.
So, what are you going to do?
It's here under the.
I wanna, like-
floorboard.
I want to grab my sword and then
The boots.
pry it open.
Okay, you're
Thank
gonna
you
have.
so much, Andrew.
You're welcome. You're gonna have to make a strength check for that.
A what? I'm sorry.
A strength check.
Just
Oh man.
pure strength.
Yeah.
Or like acrobatics, athletics.
No, just strength.
Not athletics.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh.
There goes my
Okay.
sword.
So no. Yeah, the sword snaps in half. No. So you put the sword into the floorboards and you try to, you're trying to wedge it, but you're not. It's not giving right now.
Okay.
That is going to be your action. So
fine.
do you want to move or what do you want to do?
Nope, I ain't leaving without that.
Yeah, I'm taking that glowing thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. All right, so now it's Baba Lasaga's turn. She's like, no, they're taking my boots. My boots.
My boots. They're here under the floor.
I took the boots. I did it.
I'm gonna move my token just so we can see better on the stream. But I'm still in here.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so Baba Lasaga is going to arise from her skull thing, and she's going to look at Lilith, and she goes, "You annoy me. Why can't you just die?" And when she says that, you see like necrotic energy like spew out from her hands. You're going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What a great thing! I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Nice. I yell from inside the hut. Nice.
I still need to see a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
You take. This is after the resistance. I've already applied the resistance to it. You take 25 necrotic damage.
Oh, ow.
I take it back.
And then she's like, ah, smell you later.
You bitch!
I'll come back for the boots. Okay, small. Jesus.
Oh man. All right. How's everybody doing on health?
I am halfway.
Desperately needed.
I'm dead.
I love the part where he lifts up the entire Krusty Krab thing. I'm sorry.
That one thing sitting. That's timeless, honestly.
That's like old school SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was actually
That was
good.
like season 1 SpongeBob.
Back when it was good.
Oh.
when the art was actually like artful. Anyways,
Like hand drawn.
yeah.
Do you ever find yourself making SpongeBob references to people
All
that
the
don't
time.
understand them?
Yeah.
Ever
Oh
since-
my god!
Ever since I met
I did
Howard,
it to my dad, and I all of a sudden remember he had no fucking clue what I was talking about.
Right.
He's not in my thoughts. Well, thanks again.
Oh, my leg! Oh, no.
My leg.
Just want to see you ask your dad, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it?
Are you
Art-
feeling it, Mr. Boomer?
Art thou feeling it now, Mr.
I start feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
But they were saying or asking like how much health, and I'm only missing 15 points. I'm at 30. I could be at 45, but I think there are other people more gravely wounded than me. So
I'm halfway down.
Okay. I would like to attempt to jump to this crow's cage right here and try to swing on it.
Oh, okay.
As my first move.
All right. Make me an athletics check just to see if you don't like eat shit when you fall.
I knew it was gonna happen. I need to get down somehow. Oh.
Oh wait, why did I? Sorry, I forgot. There's your.
Oh, why is my
Thanks,
name
dear.
changed again?
All right, you take four bludgeoning damage as you go and you grab the cage, but you kind of forget to take into account the cages aren't really that strong to begin with. And you bring the cage down with you, and you take the 4 bludgeoning damage, and
Oh,
the
man.
crows are fucking flipping out.
So do I land on the cage, or does the cage open, or anything like that?
No, the cage is it doesn't open. You suspect that you don't see a lock on there, but you suspect there's something sturdier, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm doing prayer of healing again. Go. We're gonna need it.
That's at
Yay.
22.
Oh, that's me. I thought you left. I was like, wait, no, you're still prying up the floorboards, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm right here.
All right, so everyone gets 20. God, quit drawing, Andrew. Jesus.
What a freaking noob!
And then as my last action, oh, actually, can I move my my guardian over towards her?
I think you can do that as a bonus action.
Is it a bonus action? Okay.
I believe so. Hold on, let me see.
Which one? What is this? Guardian of what?
Guardian of Faith.
Yeah. I'll
Typically,
pull it back
moving
up.
any of those is a bonus action.
I want to say it is, but I just want to make sure.
Otherwise, why do it? It's just like trading your turn for theirs.
It actually doesn't say anything about moving it. It's just there now.
Oh,
Okay, so it's just in that one spot then.
Yeah.
Okay.
can it attack, or is that just it?
No,
It's
it like
a radius.
yeah, it like exudes damage. Like I
Oh.
tried it one time. I'm like, it's really good if if you manage to get like all the people in one room kind of a thing.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
small
but if
area.
they move, then it's like
Mhm.
it's basically like a fire thing. Just doesn't.
It's like a perpetual fireball.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So
Like flaming spear, but less cool.
More holy.
Yeah, it's more holy.
Yeah.
So okay, so that was your oh yeah, Yoska's prayer healing. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
right.
for me.
Okay, so Wrighton.
Well, I definitely cannot reach 20 feet in the air, so I'm just gonna start smacking at roots.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I guess I could try shooting her with a
You
crossbow.
gotta do
but
some
I mean, that's not-
landscaping.
Yeah.
Better trim these hedges.
Oh, she takes 1d4 damage, by the way,
For what?
for Alchemist Fire.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, the fucking alchemist part. Okay. Yeah, there. Be happy.
Yes, I am very happy.
Or actually, I don't know. Maybe I won't. This thing probably has an enormous amount of health. It's probably not even worth attacking.
Here, let me Google it.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try. Can I hit her from here with the crossbow, or is she like?
You can definitely try. She is going to have 3/4 coverage, though.
Oh, right, because she's in the skull. No, I'm attacking the tree. Screw it. I'm gonna
Hey,
just start
You have a +2.
cutting some roots with my gigantic root cutter.
Okay.
Ooh.
First one, no. Second one, yes.
Wow.
Oh, that's with a crit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's for the crit. Okay. So
But
I'll
18's
do-
still not bad. Jesus.
Actually, like, ha! Like, cutting out the roots. And you see, like, one of them, like, gets disconnected, like, so, like, flapping everywhere.
What's coming out of it? Is it like a sap?
Swamp water.
Swamp water? Okay.
it's blood. Ooh.
I mean, I
spooky.
don't know. It's a moving tree. All bets are off at this point.
You're not wrong.
It could be fucking Diet Coke for all.
Right, Diet Coke it is. Refreshing.
No, it's Tab.
Ooh.
Okay, Lilith.
Shit. I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Classic.
Classic choice right there. Yep.
Okay.
So that'll be 14 plus I use my bonus action to move Flaming Sphere back over to her. Like you thought I was annoying before? Haha! And I think she takes another 17 damage from that.
Ooh.
Or half if she makes the dex save.
Okay, well, I gotta make
Oh
that.
man.
Ooh. Okay, so she's. All right. So this is what's gonna happen. She's
I
spawn-
love
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hi, Howard.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I don't know where I went, but I'm back.
Howard, I found a video of you fighting the root.
Okay, so you cast Sacred Flame.
I do.
She actually takes that damage, and she's like, "Ah, no!" And then suddenly the flaming sphere comes around and gets her across the side. She rolled a natural 1 on that, by the way, so she takes the full brunt of that.
Jeez.
When that happens, the flaming sphere hits the skull itself, causing it to capsize. And she's like, "No!" And then the skull, with a sickening squelch, just on the ground, crushing Baba Lysaga.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
She is
Please.
dead.
Please tell me she has sparkling shoes that I can totally steal off her corpse.
Yeah, and you see her feet. And
Yeah!
No, that doesn't actually happen.
That was the scariest part of that entire fucking movie.
No, what you
Yeah.
do see though is a hand reaching out from the skull, and you see it's like a, I don't know, like a normal looking hand, but then as her blessing of Mother Night is leaving her body because she's dying, you see it rapidly aging and becoming hundreds of years old, and it slowly just like crumbles into like rapid decay.
And then she takes 1d4 fire damage.
She's fucking
While on fire.
the
All
hut.
happened.
The hut, however, is still very much alive.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it angry or is it?
Oh, it's pissed.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, it sure sucks being down there.
so it's going to attack. It's going to attack Lilith first. Lilith, you're going to take 29 bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to attack Brighton. Brighton's going to
I'm
take
just sitting
31.
there like cheering, like, yeah!
Shit!
And then the tree equivalent of a semi truck hits you. It's going to attack Brighton. It hits. Brighton takes 31 bludgeoning damage,
Ooh.
Oh god.
and then it's going to attack. And then it's going to attack Talaxia. That also hits, and she takes 38 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, but I have uncanny dodge.
All right, so then you take whatever the half of 38 is. I'm not.
And
doing
what
it.
about
You
evasion?
dodge a literal forest coming for you.
Does evasion count?
Evasion doesn't.
No.
count.
No, no.
It's not an area of effect.
For the
That's a good
fireball, it would have
fireball.
counted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. The forest doesn't count. Okay. All right. But yeah. Uncanny dodge. I dodge out of the way of a whole forest. So how much does that leave me with?
38, 15, 19.
So did I
Yeah.
get healed or no?
Quick math.
I was at 30 before.
I think everybody got healed, right?
Okay.
Yeah, everybody got
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry again. How many do I take off? Sorry.
19.
You
I'm
take
out of it.
19.
Okay, 19. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you said you're out of it. Like, that's it. I'm dead.
Okay, I'm out. Come on.
Well, it was fun, guys.
Okay. Should we just leave? I mean, can
Wait.
I move?
Yes.
Is there a heart to this thing?
That's what I'm thinking. It's down
Assuming
here.
it's-
I'm about to stab it.
Oh.
I want the experience points.
We need it.
Victoria was like, Victoria was like, it's there. Under the floor." And he's got, when it's your turn, he's going to help you, so you get advantage on your strength check.
I need to look that up now because I need
What?
to hear it.
All of our
Isn't that-
fights have been so how can I not epic. but-
Goofy?
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D, man.
I love it.
It's like a comedy action movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Talaxia. Baba Lysaga's dead. However, this thing is still swinging wildly.
Oh my god. Well, let's see. I'm still standing on its toe, so I'm just gonna hack at it again.
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm smashing your toe.
First one, no. Second one, yes.
Yay.
In case you needed the link, there it is.
I imagine she's hanging onto the root and swinging around. She's like,
It's like riding it like a fucking bronco or something. Yeah.
hacking away. Ah! Okay, Vesemir.
All right, I want to try to open this thing.
All right, I need to see a strength check with advantage.
You mean athletics?
No, I said strength.
Oop, wrong one. Sorry.
You mean dexterity?
Man,
It's okay.
even with
You guys,
well-
you guys stay out of trouble down there. I'll do this next round.
Rick Top is like, come on, man.
I'm like pulling with my hands, and he's like pulling me. He's like, pull harder, man.
Rick Tavia has like his sword gate out. He's like,
Yeah.
What are these floorboards made of?
That's just about the same.
Don't you have a crowbar?
Oh shit! I have a crowbar. Oh,
Brighton has
Hold
crowbar.
on.
Yeah, he's
You have a
looking
crowbar.
around.
I gave you a crowbar.
I
I
ha-
gifted it to you.
yeah, I have a
You didn't
crowbar.
know it.
Well, it still just gives him
Advantage, and I roll a
Like-
12 for advantage.
Rick Tavio regards how well made this hut is.
Like, shut up, old man, just help me.
It's like, wow, this is a really sturdy infrastructure.
Yeah.
All right. Small Drax.
All right, so I want to try to like scale back up into the house and just help them. Try to yank on the floorboards as well.
Take the magical axe I have with you.
Throw it up.
Toss.
Well, that seems helpful.
I said this in the beginning of the battle when the tree stood up. I was like, I have a magical axe, guys.
Well,
Do.
well, hold on. Let's see. I would have to see an athletics check to see if you, because it is moving and thrashing around. Yeah, so making an athletics check. So you are like you're kind of like in the situation where Talox is at, where you're hanging onto a root, but you can't. It's like fucking swinging all over the place, like in Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't. You can move a little bit, but you're not gonna be able to reach them. You can.
Okay.
You still have an action if you want to do something. I'll count that as your movement. So
Can I cast Vampiric Touch on the tree?
Nice.
You know what? Hold on. What does Vampiric Touch do? Does Vampiric Touch?
3d6 necrotic, and I get half the damage that I do in health.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah.
It is a living thing.
Well,
I haven't got to use that yet, and that seems like a good time.
Yeah, I haven't got to use one either. I can come up and do the same thing.
Oops, I was trying to show
Against
you
a
guys.
creature within your reach. It doesn't specify if the creature has to have blood in it.
well, I mean, he's like hanging onto it. So yeah. Do Vampiric Touch. Let's see it.
Okay, boom.
Does that?
13.
Hold on. That might actually hit. That actually does hit.
Nice. I'm like clutched to the tree. So
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because you're clutching on the tree, I'll just say because it's a touch thing, you have advantage on that. So yeah, it hits.
The spell really just slips out in fear because I don't want to get thrown off. So it's like, oh god, the survival instinct in me.
You're just like, oh Jesus, oh god, Vampiric Touch. All right, so roll that damage. That damage.
No whammies.
Ooh.
Oh,
And then,
14.
and then you get half of that back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird that it doesn't say how it doesn't. That's fine. That's fine.
It's a creature, man.
Creature dude.
Okay, so Brighton.
Well, I don't know any of this about no floorboards, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep attacking. What is this? I can't hit the first time. It's like the first time's the trial run.
You're getting used to the great sword, okay?
Ah, okay. Okay.
It's a new weapon.
It's like, think of it as like a really big shield, but sharp around the edges.
You know what? I think that's just what I needed.
It's just a really sharp shield. Hold on, wait a minute.
It clicks.
It's all coming together. Yeah, there's like gears turning.
That final piece of the puzzle.
The hamster is like.
You know, I came into this session being like, "There's a good possibility someone's gonna die," and I'm just like, "No, whatever." We're making SpongeBob references. All right, is that gonna be your turn?
That's it.
Okay, Lilith, you just got pummeled by this walking. I almost said talking, walking tree.
Yeah.
It's a good talk.
I would like to take my flaming sphere and sling it around town and
Technique.
bash the side of it.
Technique. Well, seeing how it has a -2 to its dexterity, let's see if it makes it. Oh, surprise, it didn't.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Of course. So, 17 damage.
17 damage.
And then I go running and screaming up and fly onto the spot next to Smalldrax and hug the tree and scream, "Death hug!" while I cast Fear Touch. Oh no!
Oh.
Somehow you don't manage to touch the tree. I don't.
Ones today. What's going on?
I just
Oh, man.
tripped on one of the roots. That was it. That was all that happened. I tripped on one of the roots. I land face first. I actually pass out for a moment.
She was overly excited. It's okay.
As one does, yeah. So from excitement, I knock myself out and hug the ground.
Your blood sugar gets a little low. Everything gets a little hazy. You forgot to eat this morning.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna stumble on back.
So now the roots of the tree are going to go inwards, and let's see, it's going to attack. First one's going to attack Smalldrax. Actually, doesn't hit, surprisingly enough. The roots come in, but the Shield of Faith comes up, and you see the roots just kind of like collapse against the Shield of Faith. And then another one of the roots is going to come in and hit Vesemir. What's your AC, Vesemir?
20. 16.
What's your actual AC?
16.
Oh, I thought you said 20. Okay, that one. Wow, I'm rolling low. That one also does not hit somehow.
I'm like,
like you lean forward a little bit.
Whoa.
Ooh, she had to hear something? What was that?
But naturally, the one aim for Rictavio hits, and he takes 23 blood damage. It gets thrown to the other side of the hut.
What is it doing? Like,
so that's what happened.
Through the door?
Well, there's no doorway. It's just an open, I mean, there's no door, open doorway. So yeah, so the roots are just like coming inside.
Okay.
Like imagine it's like picking its teeth.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So Rictavio's like, fuck it, ow.
Help me with this, old man.
It's like okay, fine. It's like he goes to help. He's like, I think I broke a rib.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so he's still gonna help you on your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, Deloxia.
Let's see. What would be most helpful right now, you think?
Stab the tree.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm being
Bury
boring.
the soil.
The tree reacts.
You're doing consistent damage. That's what counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see.
Consistency over quality, man. Sometimes that's all it comes to.
That's not bad.
Man, tonight's rolls are really low.
It's roll 20,
Ooh.
man. It fixed this camera problem. It's got a rolling problem now.
So
Alright,
so
ignore that.
so
It's called roll 20.
so you're like hanging on to the root, and every time you go to like bring the knife down, like the root bucks, and you're like ah. So you can't really land a good solid hit, unfortunately. That's not doing more than just like scratching damage. So okay, are you gonna move? Is that gonna be your turn?
I mean, I feel like I have been pretty safe right here, but if I moved, would I actually? Is there any place on the map that's like the tree can't slap me?
The tree kind of has total reach of the area right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I will.
There is no place safe from the tree.
There's no place safe from the
Tree
tree.
is all.
All right.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I know what's under here.
That's Samir.
Can this be an athletics check?
No, it's a strength check.
That's what athletics is.
It says in the book.
Oh, okay, it's
strength.
in the book. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I'm going by the book.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, man.
Just one more round, guys. I almost got it.
We got
What, do I have to come up there and do it? Like,
I'm like, Ryan, get over here. This old man's not helping me.
Keep in mind the building's on fire.
I
too.
know.
So-
I was kind of hoping to have this done by like 3 turns ago.
Small Drex.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to jump up there again.
All right, let's see it.
Ah, okay.
I can't quite get my fingers like under the blanket.
It's like the gloves are kind of stopping. You're like, fuck it, you take the gloves off. Okay, I will say that that's enough to kind of like get you onto the precipice. So yeah, that's going to be half of your movement.
Half my movement. All right, how
Yeah.
big is this place then?
So it's not that big.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna assist. Just start yanking on the floorboards too.
Okay. You don't know.
I got you. Let's go.
You don't know why he's yanking on the floorboard. You just like, you know what? If he's doing that,
I see. Yeah, it's like, all right. I see you doing that. I know we gotta do it. Let's go.
Okay.
You wouldn't do it for no reason, right?
Right?
Maybe I don't know. Okay, I need to see a strength check.
Oh, God.
Just regular strength.
Just pure strength.
please.
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
He fucking punches.
Finally.
he just like pushes Jose out of the way.
Yes,
like,
get out of here!
This is small Drax.
I see you're struggling.
You need to like bite a hole out of the floor, right?
Yes!
Out the way, puny human. He just like picks up small. No, he grabs Small Drex by the head and just moves him. I mean, he grabs Vesemir by the head, just moves him to the side. Okay,
This is how it's done.
so let me see. Hold on.
It's gonna be one of the seeds, guys.
Okay, so you see in the floorboards, you see a glowing green gem
Oh.
Nice.
and a pair of really squeaky boots.
Yeah.
Yes.
The boots.
I'll pull the boots out and hand them over to Vesemir. Be like, I found what you're looking for.
No, that's
Can they
not
be,
it!
can they be,
Hold
can
on.
they be +1 boots?
Yeah, they're no, they give you disadvantage on stealth because they're so squeaky. Hold on. It's gonna do it.
+5 to speed though with the boots.
Okay. So are you gonna reach in and grab the gem?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the gem and pull it out.
Okay.
Don't do that.
When you do that, hold on. When you do that, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh man, this is the tree's heart.
Well, also.
Okay, so you reach in and you grab the gem, and then you see teeth show up where the hole was, and it like a bear trap on your arm.
Oh
Oh
god.
God, that's
Okay.
terrifying.
Hold on. You take
Did you lose your arms?
10 piercing damage, and you're stuck in place as because the teeth are in your arm now.
Don't worry, I'll
man.
help you.
Oh gosh.
Vesemir, go get right in to help open
No,
this.
wait!
You need something done right.
You need something done right. Okay. Also, and also, Small Jax, you kind of move your hand around and you hear. Okay. Right.
All right. What is it to climb this tree to get up there?
I would say just 12 athletics because yeah.
Yep, I'm on the tree.
Okay.
All right,
All
so
right.
there you go.
And then what do I need to pull this thing open for him? Is that an athletics or strength?
You can try to pry it open, or at this point, you can just try to attack it.
Okay, that's what I'll do
Yes.
Okay.
with the great sword.
Hell yes.
Oh,
What is
okay.
happening?
So I get a 2, right?
Huh?
Is it a thing I can attack with 2 attacks, or is it like?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Second one.
You're still not quite
Alright.
used to it, man.
You just look at Small Jack's eyes like, okay, you're gonna have to just stay really still.
Stay still.
Okay, so let me see what happens. All right, yeah. So when you attack it, the first time, I don't know what happens the first time, but the second time you actually smash through the teeth, and Small Jax's arm is free now. Okay, so Small Jax, do you want to pull the gem?
Oh yeah, I want to be gripping this thing the whole time. My arms in there, and not let it go.
Okay, yeah, because there is like little tiny roots like writhing around it. Make me a strength check just real quick. Again, another strength check.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
and you just rip the gem right out, and when that happens, you see like the claws kind of just sort of like, and slowly the hut comes back down, and it's now just a normal hut.
I want to look at everybody and be like, "This is better than money."
Good job, guys. Teamwork. That's what it's all about.
So the gem, it looks a lot like the gem that you got previously on Yesterhill.
Yeah.
Except this time the veins that are going through it are not copper, but instead silver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wonder what kind of plants we can grow with this.
I was like, is this the champagne one? We're gonna be popping bottles.
You don't know. You'll have to bring it back to the Martikovs to see exactly which one that is.
I have an idea what it is.
However, that's the only thing that you see in the hole.
Other than the boots.
Well, yeah, there's others.
I think
we got those two.
They're really tiny because they were deep fried.
Oh, okay. All right, let's investigate the hut.
So now the hut is down on the floor level, so everyone can come into the hut if so desired. So okay, so you investigate the hut. You do. There is still the chest that's in the room there on the other end.
I want to smack it with my sword.
Could probably just open it. I mean,
Okay, so you smack with your sword and. Tink.
Okay.
All right.
And now just open it.
Okay.
Making sure it's not a mimic.
That's
oh,
not-
good call.
It's not a mimic.
Of course it would be too, right?
It's not a mimic.
Hey, the floor was a mimic, or something similar to one.
The boots a mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put the boots on like little teeth. Now I have to be fashionable. I am, however, going to need a dexterity saving throw for literally everybody in the room.
Nice.
I knew it.
So,
30?
Ooh, okay, I'll take it.
okay, so no, so actually, are you staying outside or are you in the hut right now? Because if you're in the hut, you have to do the dexterity saving throw. If you're outside, you're fine.
I'm outside.
Okay.
Good answer.
Based on that roll.
So, all right. So, what kind of damage are we talking about here?
If we all died right now,
Oh
I
yeah.
swear.
I think it'd be fitting.
Everybody takes 33 damage.
Oh.
30,
Fuck!
33 thunder damage because you didn't investigate the chest and find a glyph of warding on it.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I am now dead again.
I'm good.
How much? Wait,
33.
33?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 3-3.
I'm at 0.
Guess I'll save everybody again.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't roll a dex save for Octavia. Hold on a second. He might make it. Nope, he didn't make it. Everybody's dead.
No.
Except for Talaxia.
I'm good.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm like dusty and burnt, but like, well,
You have like that cartoonish, like your hair's blown back. But then you turn around, it's like really graphic. And, like,
is that plus 12?
That's plus 12 for everyone, so you guys aren't dead. Quit fooling around.
okay.
Projects
Yeah.
looks at everyone and is just like, stop being so squishy.
Yeah, right.
Run out of spell slots, guys.
So, can y'all quit burning through my healing? Jesus. Okay, so then you open the lid, and when that happens, 4 crawling claws, like out, like 4 severed hands, like crawl out of the coffin, and they make their way towards the door, and they go out into the mire.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Are these undead hands?
Yeah, they're undead hands. They look. I mean, it's just like a severed hand. It's like kind of rotting and stuff like that.
Can
I
I
was gonna say, can I turn undead on them so they can't get away?
Sure.
Yeah, because I got the amulet.
Nice. Amulet.
Do it.
I don't know how to do it. It's not like a spell.
ability. It's like a.
Yeah, it's an ability.
Yeah.
Turn undead. is Really
If you have
weird.
turn undead or turn undead on holy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol using. When you do so, undead have disadvantage on their saving throws against effects. Oh, so it doesn't kill them.
I have hold on. It is destroy undead. At level 5, I think I get that.
Yeah.
So if they fail their save, they die immediately.
Okay, so they have to fail. Turn undead. It's a wisdom saving throw. Okay, give me just a moment. Let me.
Plus, I have the amulet, so they get disadvantage.
Oh, I see.
that
What is the wisdom score of a severed hand?
Probably very low. So let me see. What is?
This is the first undead thing that I can actually use this on.
Undead, yeah.
Ah! Oh yeah, no. There's no. They rolled a 6. so they come out of there, and you use the medallion, and they all just explode.
No one's getting away.
That's good.
No
I
witness.
definitely was expecting them to be like messengers of some sort.
I figured they were going back to the master or something.
Or like
Well,
Valhalla
then-
Saga.
Well, they ain't going
Not
back to
that.
anything now. They ain't going back to shit. They did. So, all right. So you find after the dust settles and everyone's not dead, you find several things in the treasure chest. First of all, you find 1,300 gold pieces,
Ooh.
five gemstones, each worth 500 gold, a vial, which we'll get into later, 2 spell scrolls, 1 pouch containing 10 +1 sling bullets, a set of pipes, and a stone in the shape of a cat's head. Sorry, the stone in the shape of the cat's head, and then an old leather-bound book.
Ooh.
Someone's writing this down, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
So we got 1,300 gold. Any other monetary thing?
The gems.
Oh, other than
Yeah.
the gems. Did we get any silver or anything
5
else?
gems. What was the second thing? The arrows?
It
10
was
plus 1 bullets for a sling.
10 +1 sling bullets.
Sling bullets.
Is there a sling in there?
What are the two scrolls? The spell scrolls.
That is fine.
If you examine it, I would imagine you guys are going to take the time to examine this stuff. So, yeah. Okay.
We each get 260 gold pieces each.
Are you splitting up the wealth? That sounds like communism.
Not in my America. I'd rather
Yeah.
die.
Not my Barovia. Okay, so the two spell scrolls, one is Mass Cure Wounds, and the other one is Revivify.
Ooh.
And then let me see what the magic items are. Hold on. So one of the items you get is called the Pipes of Haunting.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
They look like Dieth.
Ooh.
Wow.
That has
Nice.
Lilith all over it.
Oh, that's cool.
The stone and the book, however, are going to require attunement.
Okay.
Figure out what they are.
Okay. I mean, what is the book?
Some
We gotta find
I'll
out.
attune to it. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
are you going to
No.
attune to the book?
no,
You gonna attune to it?
no. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
attune
like,
to it.
I'm the Pact of the Tomb Warlock.
Do it. I'll tune to the rocks. I just stare at the rocks.
Give me those rocks.
Okay, so Vesemir is going to attune to the rock. So he gets the Stone of Good Luck.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I like that.
And let's
+1 to ability checks and its saving throws.
Nice.
That's actually very nice. Wow.
Okay, so Lilith, you're going to attune to the book.
Yep.
It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to have to take like a short rest because at first you open the book and there's nothing in the pages, but then as you sit there and you sort of meditate on it, words start to just sort of arise from the pages. The book looks like this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tome of Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
And you, let's see. Hold on a second.
I'm adding all these to the trailer, by the way, if you guys.
Cool.
I know nobody's using it except for me.
I look at it sometimes.
Sometimes.
So,
Look at it for the quest stuff.
so you're gonna have to, like during long or short rests, you're going to have to study this book because the more you like quote unquote attune to it, the more it's going to reveal. So,
okay.
so
I can read all writings.
no, you can.
Okay.
But the thing about it is that it's not that you can't. It's not like in a language you can't decipher. It's just that it's actually appearing on the pages like as you're like pouring more time into it.
Oh, is this like the some riddles journal?
Kinda, yeah. So this is the first two pages. They make themselves known, and I will put the text of the first two pages in the chat. So this is what it says. So when you read that, you gain a benefit from the book. Now, there is no attunement requirement for the book, so anybody that attunes to the book can get these benefits as well. However, only one person can be attuned at a time to it. The benefit you get from reading this chapter is that you gain resistance to a vampire's charm effect. So whenever you have to roll for a saving throw against it, you roll with advantage.
Wait, when you say what anybody can attune to it, like
there's like no. I'm saying if someone wants to break their attunement to it and attune to the tome, they can. there's no requirements. Like it's not like the medallion had to be attuned by a cleric or a paladin or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Okay. But it's
Right.
only one person at a time.
Yeah, only one person can be attuned to the tome at a time. So,
That's cool.
One.
and as you attune further to it, more and more will be revealed to you.
I am literally just like a walking library at this point
Nice.
of weird books.
Yep.
So you defeated Baba Lysaga and her creeping hut, and you've attained the Tome of Strahd. You guys level up.
Yay! I'm so happy that you're using the level up from The Witcher.
Hell yeah. One thing you notice.
That's awesome.
So at this moment, several things happen. Rictavio goes outside to look at the skull and says, "Does that look familiar to you?" And whoever examined the statue at Argynvos can recognize the spines along the back of the skull.
Is this?
Ah!
Oh, okay.
I take it.
It's our dragon skull!
Well, hold on a second. You don't take the skull.
You don't know me.
The skull weighs 200 pounds.
Woo.
We could do that.
Yeah, 5 people. We can do this.
Yeah, we can carry it.
We can roll it
Yeah.
with respect, of course.
Wait,
Wait.
wait.
Yeah.
Small Drax can bone craft us up a quick cart.
Gotta make it out of other bones.
Wait,
It's
we can
true.
make it. Oh, yeah, we got this. It's fine. A bloody bathtub with needles on it.
We can, yeah, so we'll just craft a wagon.
Yeah. I'm ready for the apocalypse, guys. I can make
Oh.
anything out of it.
What happened with the types of haunting?
He's ready.
Yeah.
Did someone get those?
Types of haunting. You must be proficient with wind instruments to use these pipes. They have 3 charms. You can use an action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature.
I'll waive the proficiency. Come on.
Oh, okay. Each creature within 30 feet of you that hears you play must succeed on a DC 15 saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. If you wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile towards you automatically succeed on the saving throw. A creature that fails the saving throw can repeat it at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw is immune to the effect of these pipes for 24 hours. The pipe regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
That's cool.
Wow.
I mean, I already have a thing, so if you guys want to.
Yeah, I have a thing.
I have the
Okay.
amulet. I don't
I'm
know.
good.
What doesn't have.
Now I hit harder, guys.
Yay.
So another thing happens.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
A bat, a vampire bat, appears outside of the hut, flapping a little too hard because you see attached to its ankle is a scroll tube. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And it lands in front of the hut, looking presumably at Ryton because he's right there, looking at Ryton expectantly.
Oh my.
All right,
Shit.
I take the scroll thing from
Take the bat.
And they kick the bat. Okay, so the scroll is very elegant. It's very thick papyrus,
Fuck.
and it says this.
Oh no.
There's also a little PS saying, "I know you have questions."
Oh, we're back. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, what happened? Uh-oh.
Either something's cooking out there or something's burning. I can't really tell. I smell something.
So it's a formal invitation to Castle Ravenloft.
And there's a little PS at the end that says, "I know you have questions, and I will provide you answers as well as terms if we can be hospitable towards one another."
He's scared now.
He heard about us.
He heard me say that I can hit harder now.
He just wants to get rid of us, so we don't have
Reconnecting.
an
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't hear any of that.
We got invited to Castle Ravenloft.
For dinner.
To dine with Strahd.
He's gonna have us for dinner.
He has a book that says "To Serve Man."
No, sorry. We have prior engagements, but we'll see you after a quick trip to the mountains.
Well, a quick trip to the House of the Dragon, then the mountain, and once we're level 12, 15, 14, then we go and
Then we go in and lay waste.
Wait, you didn't give us a date. How do we even know what day this is? Very unprofessional.
I know,
Like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, what the hell?
how do we RSVP to a date that we don't even know? Like,
Yeah, we're just gonna wait
Whenever
for
we
us
arrive.
Yeah.
So after this, are we gonna try to get the skull to the House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
So
Seems like the easiest
just
step
interest.
there.
So just how much does it weigh again?
200 pounds.
200 pounds.
800.
200.
200. Yeah, 800 pounds.
200.
2,000 pounds.
200.
5 million pounds.
200.
It's like a black hole. 200 pounds.
I already
What-
said
what-
we should just like.
What would it
build a
take?
cart.
30 times your strength score while pushing our dragon. So for
Strength
me,
score or
yeah.
your modifier?
It says strength score. It says you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score.
If it was strength score, I could lift 540 pounds.
I mean, we're heroes, just saying. And with a couple of us, I'm pretty sure we can drag that shit.
Yeah. Or we can just build a quick cart. and
Throw
hold
some
it.
ropes around it and drag
Yeah,
it.
I can also carry 540 pounds.
Is it not modifier or is it
But
score?
Hold on.
It says strength score, and it says your speed drops to 5 feet.
I have some rope too. If anybody needs rope.
What would it take? What would it take for us to make a cart out of the bones?
A lot of time. A lot of time.
Oh, by the way,
come back. Can we
An
just go get a
excellent
cart
contract
and then
there.
bring it back?
are we doing the video game thing where we level up and we heal?
Yeah, I said that last time.
Okay, good.
Woohoo!
I almost broke the 100 mark.
Nice.
What is the even?
Does someone have a bird?
Andrew has a bird.
Yeah, I do.
Aww.
Andrew has a bird.
I hate it.
What kind of bird is it?
It's an asshole. That's what kind of bird it is. It's an African gray.
Oh, cool.
And it doesn't shut up.
Yeah.
Even if you put a sheet over it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like nighttime. Be quiet.
Andrew, do we have a picture of the axe that we got?
No, there was no picture provided in the source
We
material.
also have a bag filled with fuzz.
Yeah, you have a bag of fuzz that's been sitting there, not doing anything.
What is that from?
And
From
one of-
when you guys cleaned out the blue water in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't that make animals or something?
I don't know. Nobody attuned to it. Oh, by the way, this is what Babala Saga looked like. My bad. I forgot to show
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yikers.
see, we knew she was an evil witch. Come on.
Misunderstood.
Ew, and we saw her naked.
Yeah, you did actually. I'm surprised that's in the book.
Oh my god, it's like the old lady from The Shining. Ew.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that was shocking.
I mean, is anyone going to attune to the bag of fuzzy fuzz?
Let's all attune to it.
Sure.
All of us just staring at it.
I assume whoever's been carrying it is attuned to it already.
I thought it was you.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, yeah, it's attuned, but it's not really like doing anything.
Who's got it? Who's?
What? I actually forget the name of it. Hold on. Oh, it's a bag of tricks. Hold on.
So the green magic seed that the first one we got. Do we have a name for it? Like, is there like an official name?
Let me see.
Not-
A bag of tricks, you say?
Not the first one not this one that we just got, but the first one, the one from the.
Dude, that's an excellent question.
This sounds so fun.
Oh.
Which means that's going to be more work for me.
You did this to yourself.
They just call them the Mardikovs just call them seeds. Like
Okay.
that's all that's all they know them.
So
as.
we have.
There's
What's
no
the
actual. Sorry.
What's the difference between the first one and the second one?
The first one, it's like it has that kintsugi sort of like vein look to it, but the first one is copper. This one is silver.
Mm.
Where did we get this from?
It was like one of the first sessions.
The first one you got from the ritual in Yester Hill.
Holy shit!
No, not the bag.
The
Oh
bag.
no! The bag came when you guys were fighting that swarm of ravens, and Raiden's like, you know what, this ain't my problem. Ducks out, and then you guys loot the blue water inn.
What color is the bag?
Asking me all these questions. I want to say it's. Hold on.
So we've completed 3 out of 5 cards.
I can't remember tax season, but goddamn, I can remember every detail of this campaign so far. Let's see.
Don't worry, tax season just got extended till June.
It's a gray bag of tricks.
It's a gray bag of tricks. That means we can make a weasel, giant rat, badger, boar, panther, giant badger, dire wolf, or giant elk.
Nice.
It's random.
It's not as fun as the tan bag. The tan bag's a jackal, ape, baboon, axebeak, black bear, giant weasel, giant hyena, and a tiger.
I'm gonna summon a baboon to fight Strahd, and it proceeds to rip his face off.
So I'm gonna bring this up, guys. We have 3 out of 5 completed. One of them we know is the temple on the top of that mountain. But then the last one, do we have any idea of what that is? It says,
that one, Madam Eva said it's going to show you where Strahd is to encounter him in the final battle.
Right, but all it says is the creature of darkness whose powers is beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. But then it says the card can't see where evil lurks. The mist of
Right. Right. Which means the mist of Barovia obscured her vision. Perhaps you should go see her again.
We stole a bunch of stuff. Maybe not.
Well, let's get a sunblade first.
I agree.
So.
What?
Weapons seem to be more important.
I'm going through the.
Shit, I'm sorry. There was one other item that was in the treasure chest. It's a vial. It's a vial that looks like it contains shavings of steel in it. Hold on a second.
Ooh.
Is it silver?
No, it's not silver.
I drink it. Wait, what?
Okay, well. No. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
As you waste this oil. Let's see what it looks like. I completely overlooked this. I'm sorry.
Is it a potion of invulnerability?
It is not a potion of invulnerability. You will never see that again.